see who advances. Alright, here we are, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Crimson Core in the blue, representing Shopify Rebellion. It is Beyond. And his opponent in the upper left, he is pink, representing the Platinum Heroes, giving up for Art. Our Protoss man, little TVP to kick things off with. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, Gate Scout. I couldn't harp on you guys more than enough. Finally, I get to casting it, then everybody's like, yeah, we're gonna fuck off now, Dave. See, we're already into it that quick. Took me a few minutes. We're into it. We're fine. It's like 35 minutes late or whatever. 38 minutes late. Whatever. Double gas opener from Beyond. Pretty standard stuff. I really like... Okay, forget the KSL. KSL's partnered. So we're going to leave that for now. I can't change it in-game anyway. Is that Boom with popcorn? Holy smokes. I'm not subbed to Boom right now. I love Boom. But I decided I need to take a break on Subsville for a bit. Boom knows. I always supported Boom for many, many times, and I still will. But, you know, be what it be. Recall the probe. I don't hate it. Saves you 50 minerals. He already knows what's up. But again, you can kind of prevent that with a pylon scout. A wizard arrives precisely when he means to. Exactly. Alright, so very standard opener. Looks to me like... No, we don't know yet. See what happens with the Cybercore Reaper on its way. Reaper may look around for... he's looking for the probe. Okay, so that little bit of time may actually allow this Adept to get out. If it's chronoed, why are we not chronoing it? Oh, man. I always make sure that chrono is available no matter what. I know it's not like the best thing to do, but in this case, it's going to work out. Beyond's just search around for the probe. He's not really in a hurry. He's going for 2 Reapers and presumably a Hellion. Yes, he is. The Reapers and Hellions opener. A very beyond-believable move. It's actually very believable, truthfully. That's a very much Beyond opener. All right, Twilight Council. No other gates just yet. I don't like the no shield. Okay, he's going to build a shield battery in the back, maybe? All right. No, I like that when he was starting a long-distance mine. He just waited because it's a couple seconds. So his probes would return that just the same. I don't like no shield battery. Not going to lie. Double Adept opener, pretty standard. Can be okay. Cancel the shade, dude. Oh, Art didn't see it? How did Art not see that? He literally shaded right over the Hellion. The Reapers are going to go into the main base. This is a Beyond move right there. Is one Hellion going to get God's work done down here? Is 2 Reapers just go him. Decent micro from Art, though. Art is going to lose a few workers here for sure. I believe he already did. Well, 7 workers. Oh, that's a rough start for our Polish Protoss. This is not Russian Art. This is Polish Art. Wait. Is it? Yeah, it is. Russian Art's all capitals. Polish Art has a lowercase r. Rah, rah, rah. Ooh, the classic Beyond Widow Mine. Let's see if these go right on path. They do. The Adepts go right on path. Another gate going to 2 gates. I mean, he lost a lot of stuff, but personally not a big fan. Oh, no. Not like this. Widow Mine goes down, but not after catching that. That is scouted. Art knows he needs to go back. I think in the current state, and when you're against a build like this, you need to go 3 or 4 gate against a build like this. And when you go 4 gate, you don't have to fully send. You can still take a 3rd base. You don't have to go to pressure attack. You can use it defensively and then fucking get a little pressure after. Hold the drop or push, and then you just go full send. That's my take. I'm bad. What do I know? I get folded by Beyond when I play him. There'll be a lot of that's just mechanics and Beyond being chiseled. Oh, nice catch on this Cyclone, but still, we did lose some workers. 13 workers in total going down for Beyond, for Art. Not for Beyond, and that's an empty medevac, so that... Oh, no, it's not. What am I saying? 2 Marines. Shield battery should be fine. Literally... Where are the stalkers? Just chilling there? Well, shield battery helps. Third Nexus goes down. I don't hate the third Nexus going down. Raven going for harass. Literally the most beyond setup I've seen. Minute. Army supply not popping off the charts out of control, but Art does need to get some more production. Like, I get the third gate, but we definitely need more production. And the Raven is going to get more workers, yet Art is just getting picked apart here a little at a time, feels like. Going into charge, don't hate it. He hasn't got gases. He's going for Gateway, man, but he's not going to have a Colossus. In doing so, I get the reasoning, but it's Terran. I hope he doesn't blindly blink his only 5 stalkers, basically, he has. He's 7, he's 2 more back at home, but this is the brunt of his army. Yeah, you don't want to do this. He's looking at the siege tank. I like keeping him out in the front. He can try to buy time. He's going to have to buy a lot of time. Only 2 more gates coming down. He's not got the gases. The Raven's going to come back through again. Oh, wait. That's an F2. Oh, nice catch on his stem. Stem is going to be started in lieu of combat shields. That was smart for Beyond. Combat shields wasn't done that far. That was a really quick reaction. Beyond is going to have +1 coming behind this. Art actually getting some good work done. Does lose the Observer, but all in all, he's making some decent moves. No Forge with this because he doesn't really have the money from losing all his workers. And at the end of the day, Raven is going to make circles. He's flying around in circles, guys. No gases. Come on, man. If we're going no gases, we need a Forge. I think double Forge would be the only... You need something, but at some point, all roads lead to area of effect damage. Sentry is going to go down. It's an expensive cost. Yeah, I don't know. Mortals are cool and all, but... already I'm not liking how this is going for Art. He had some decent reactions, but... Where he's at tech-wise and everything else, it's going to be a lot of Zealots against... Well, +1's not bad. Beyond is late on Stem. He could get a timing attack, but... He hasn't been able to make it there. War Prism just coming out. I think Stem's going to finish by the time he even tries to. That really would have been the only way. In my eyes. Raven coming back in. Several gates coming down. So Raven is F2'd. Oh, but he corrects it. Ooh, I don't hate the Stalker play. That was actually pretty sick. He lost 1 Stalker, and that was it. Observer does catch all this. Beyond is pretty good at spotting observers, as we know, so... I think he may actually get that. Doesn't notice it for now, though, so that's going pretty well for Mr. Art. Art sending the War Prism in. He's going to go for a little assault. Going into a Robo Bay quite late. Raven's still out on the map. Scans here, catches the War Prism. Or sorry, not the War Prism, the Observer, excuse me. I'm looking at the War Prism thinking the Observer. In my brains. Whoa, look at this thick wall of supply depots. War Prism going in. It's getting chased out, and Art is not paying attention. What is he looking at? There's a big push from Beyond. The War Prism is going to fall. Art now goes in for a push, but Beyond's going toward the other side of the map, and he doesn't have a Dark Shrine or anything really to super contest this. He might be able to get a recall. He's going to have to. Yeah, in my eyes, there's no War Prism here, so it's kind of rough. I don't see how you base raid this in this position. 3 Widow Mines going into the workers. Or maybe to capture the army. Yeah, I don't know. Beyond looks like he's in a pretty fantastic spot. A lot of army up here for Beyond as well. He's forced in lifts on 2 CCs. There's no recall. Why did we not recall? Oh no, Art, GG is called. Beyond takes game number 1. Just like that. All right. Dave Tesla. What the fuck? You just changed... Okay, thanks for changing your emote at least, but this has to be the dude streams. It's one of you guys, and it's one of your, like, main accounts. It's been around for a long time. We need to figure out who Dave Tesla SC is, or you just need to say it, because you're not actually that bad. It's just, it's definitely a good troll. And you're subbed to me, so what am I going to say? Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, representing Platinum Heroes. It is Art. Really hoping to get a point. His opponent in the upper left from Shopify Rebellion is Beyond. He has some good electric cars. I think that's the wrong Tesla. Tesla's the company. You'd be thinking of Nikola Tesla. I think if there was a Dave Tesla named after me, it'd be some good electric kegerators that are powered by cigarette smoke. Imagine a kegerator's powered by cigarette smoke. That would be a pretty self-serving invention, you know? Alright, Art is doing the no scout build. I mean, against Beyond, Beyond can proxy and stuff. It's getting a read on the build, but still, I guess he's just going to assume Beyond's going to open double gas, etc. It's not too bad. It's not as bad as it could be. You never know, though. I think this is actually... I'll eat my words and say this was a somewhat wise move. Zealot? I don't know. Zealot's not going to accomplish much. It's a reactor first, but there's no CC on the low ground. Okay, he cancels the Zealot. That's good. Should be just fine for the moment. But I gotta say, Art plays the old school style of being super heckin' greedy. And I don't think that works as well against Terran anymore. It can, but if you're playing against a player that's like, yeah, Art's pretty good. So no disrespect to you, Mr. Art. I think you're a fantastic Protoss player. I think Bjorn has been around a little bit longer. And is probably the favored player, to say the least, but I do have faith that Art could get some shit done. He's going Stargate. Hasn't saturated his gas yet. Okay, now he is. Stargate could be okay. We'll see what kind of build Beyond does. Reapers and Hellions, yeah, it still could be okay. I hope he goes for a Phoenix, not an Oracle, though. Like the Stalker follow-up this time. Even on Stargate opener. Shield battery going down. Smart move, man. Art's playing it a little better this time. He's going to shade, maybe checking for a proxy, canceling it out, hopefully. Yep, he does. Beyond's like, am I getting cheesed? No, Beyond's going for a big push. Is it going to be 4 Reapers, 2 Hellions? I think so. With that rally point, let's see the... Yep. 4 Reapers, 2 Hellions. It is going to be an Oracle. Ah! I mean, an Oracle could be good defensively. We'll see what happens. The Oracle's well on its way. Chrono Boost is activated. We have another Adept coming. Warp Gate. A bit away. Wouldn't hate to see a Robo going down or something, but a lot of guys go into Blink after. That's the build I don't really care for as much. And PVT in particular. Could be alright, but it's a little different than PVZ, that's for sure. Oh, good damage point on the first Hellion. Oracle does a great job chasing this down. Even though it doesn't go across the map, this holds the push pretty beautifully. Oracle's out of Pulsar Beam. No, it's not. Absolutely beautiful defense from Art this game. He's actually chiseled. Phoenix follow-up and Robo, love it. All right. So using the Oracle like that, I don't hate. Art just opened this completely defensive and honestly pretty well calculated. Just because Dave, this old boomer over here, has been known to drink a beer or two, disagreed at first. How Art used it was actually 200 IQ. It was a very smart way to go about it. 2 Adepts can harass behind this as the Cyclone chases the Oracle. There are a bunch of Marines here. The bunker's not quite down. Adepts want to go in. He's just kind of keeping some pressure, going back and go defend his third. Phoenix's continued production. Continuous production of Phoenixes, rather. I don't know what my brain's saying there, but fuck off. Yes, I just told my brain to fuck off, guys. Alright, Robo Bay. On its way. Not bad. He's going for Big Daddy Immortal still. Don't hate it. You saw a Cyclone. The Cyclone... Okay, it's a couple Cyclones and a push. Big Daddy Immortal could be pretty good. As long as Art gets a 3rd base after, it should be alright. Twilight Council to follow. Keep the Phoenix production up. I don't think you want to get super aggressive here, but poking shouldn't be bad. Getting information is really good. And being cautious to what you move into. Alright, Marine going out for a scout. Third base is down. Shield battery in an interesting spot. That could actually be okay, because usually the pushes, if they come from the center of the triangle third base, it's not bad. Love the pylon here for scouting from Art. Art keeping some presence in the map beyond just with the Marine for scouting for now. It's going into Medivacs, Marauders, Marines. Forge coming down for Art. The charge coming, the Colossi coming. Obviously doesn't have enough gas yet for extended thermal lance. We're chilling out on probe production a bit. I don't think he needs to that much. I'd like to see more probe production continue. Love the probe scout over here. And thanks for the foul, Ditzroy. The probe, the patrol pathing probe's all right, but the Oracle does fall. Decent catch from Beyond. Oracles are always pretty valuable. Stasis Ward, funnily enough, just catches the scouting Marine, and that's about it. It's a push coming forward. Do the Phoenixes see this? They're going to have to be careful with the Marines and the Cyclones. The Cyclone's a little disjointed. Phoenixes. Oh, Art. He's going to lose a Phoenix. Considering what's coming, I think he can chill on the Phoenix production a bit and get some gateway units out. Okay, I do see a sentry here. Don't hate it. He is getting extended thermal lance and +1 as well. This is actually a pretty good setup for Art. He just needs to pump units and not worry about a fourth base for the moment. Beyond is getting his third at 9 o'clock. That could be a cheeky situation. Thank you, Ditzroy, again for the follow. Oh, shit, they found my proxy. That one doesn't do anything fancy, but I tons of shit you can do with channel points. Phoenix is coming in on the Medivacs, but 2 almost die. 1 immediately almost dead. One more hit, and that's fucker's done. Another Phoenix coming out because we don't have Blink, obviously, with this build at this timing. Forge is a point of interest for Mr. Beyond. Beyond split his army up a little bit here. Looks like something fell. Forge drops down before +1 can finish. And Art, no matter how good his defense was before, starting to get picked apart a little bit. Big Daddy Immortal goes up at... there we go. Pepega overcharge is activated. The Cyclone's picked up. Army supply's pretty close, but it's disjointed from Art. 2 Medivacs here is going to be annoying. Another Phoenix is going to pop, though. These Medivacs have taken damage. Third base is getting kind of blitzed a bit. Several workers fall. Art's still leading in workers as the push continues to be held for the moment, but more Medivacs and more reinforcements are arriving. It's the Marauders that are kind of scarier to the Colossi. But at the end of the day, there's only 2 Marines here. If Art micros this well, which he is, he should clean this all up. Oh no! Pull this Colossus back to the battery, you have full energy! Okay, the Zealots are going to help. Nice pickup on the Marauders from the 3 Phoenixes as we get into a War Prism for Art behind this. He started another Forge, but hasn't done the upgrades. So he needs to get back into +1 immediately, which he is. Beyond just on +1 infantry weapons. Not going into +1 infantry armor is kind of rough. Alright, Beyond getting into that natural transition to Widow Mines and Vikings. Decent moves from Art. The underdog over here cooking. He's going into a Templar Archives. I kind of wouldn't hate a 4th base after, but he doesn't need to for now. Okay, now he's getting it. I don't hate it. He forced a cancel on the orbital and a pickup. Beyond really isn't cooking on workers. So Art's doing just fine. He could actually build some more if he wants. He can chill out. Keeping this army out in this case feels a little safer to me than it normally would. He's just got to get Stalkers out. He's got Blink. He's going to need Stalkers in the next Warping for sure. And a lot of people disagree, but Storm would be fucking tits. Excuse the language, but I don't give a damn. Storm would be boobies. Alright, Observer's out. Phoenix is going to pick up the Marine. Yes, they will. He's going to see that the command center is moving that way. Observer's right here chilling. Let's see if Beyond gets it. Oh, Beyond misses the scan. He stems. And honestly, that delay was pretty good for Art. Art going for +1 timing. Beyond getting +1 infantry armor because, well, he forgot. He's been pumping into Vikings and such, though. Let's see how many Vikings are out. And this is what I'm talking about with Cyanic Storm, and a lot of pro players and semi-pros just don't get it. I know it's costly. I know there's ghosts. But at the end of the day, Storm is good against Vikings, if nothing else. It's good against everything, but if you think you're not going to be able to land it, sure as shit can be careful with your High Templar. And when there's ghosts, which there are, that's how you do it. Archons, good. but not good against the EMPs. Oh my god, the Zealot flank's huge. Phoenix is coming in. Art actually doing a decent fight. Archon's with full energy. The Ghost missed with the EMPs. Phoenix is buffering here. Still wouldn't hate Stalkers. I know Stalkers kind of suck, but from this situation, he needs something to deal with. He needs something more considerable to deal with the Vikings, and he has them. The 3 Colossi still alive, +2 on the way from Protoss. He's actually putting a good dent on this. He needs to get more Stalkers in. Forget the Zealots. Zealot chasing down the remaining workers. 19 workers fell for Beyond, and guys, this is looking very good for Art in game number 2. Art is fucking cracked. Beyond down to 39 workers. Art on 4 bases. Art going for another Colossi. I'm telling you, Storm might not be bad. I understand why you guys think I'm crazy. If not, but at the end of the day, Art's got to be careful not to throw. He has the larger army, but you don't want to just butcher into this ramp. Orbital Command Center on repair. These orbitals are out of energy. This wouldn't be a bad time for a Dark Shot either, regardless of the missile turrets. It doesn't matter. Art's got Beyond pinned down, and it would be a damn shame to see him lose this game. It's his to win. I like the Disruptor transition and the second robotics facility. If nothing else, feedbacks, guys. Feedbacks are freaking A for Ghost, but B for Medivacs, too. But in Beyond's situation, he's just pinned down here. Observer looks like it is going to go down, but Blink Forward doesn't catch much. That being said, a 5th base is going down, +2 finishing for Protoss. Beyond just perpetually pinned down here. The army supply's decent, but at the... Oh, no, Art is going to throw away some Colossus. He's got to pull these suckers back. He's going to do so. And the War Prism's pretty well defended. Wouldn't hate Art going into +1 ground armor. It's going to finish faster, and he's got him pinned down. He might as well secure a lead even better as he keeps expanding. Upgrades are important. He goes into +3 instead. Not bad, but +1 armor can definitely help out here, too, for the Zealots and Stalkers. Emoff, thank you for the 5,000 bits. You freaking legend. Oh, hell yeah. We got a special alert here, and I don't know why I don't have the visual. Thank you, dude. Well, anyway, there you have it. Thank you so much for the 5,000 bits. You fucking legend. Alright, Disruptor has made its way across the map, and this is getting a little closer than it should for the fight, but Beyond realistically lands his 3rd CC. GD is called. Art just takes it. He takes it and wins it. Art, our boy from Platinum Heroes, takes down Beyond. What up, thanks to Shield Battery? And Moff, you freaking legend, though. Too freaking generous. He's a kind man. Let's see here. What do we got for number 2? All right, we got Beyond back again. This time, it's a different matchup. Beyond versus Fiat. Another 5,000 bits. Mate, you are a sexy son of a bitch today. I have a visual for it, but it's not on the OSC scene. You owe me a best of 3? Yeah, I can't do it right now, unfortunately, but even with the money, we are in the middle of a tournament. But for sure. Yes, I owe you a best of 3. We will definitely do best of 3. As long as I'm not doing a tournament or something, yes. When do you want to do it? I am forgetful, too. You're probably drinking, too, I bet, but thank you so much. I owe hot tub stream? Sure thing. All right, guys. Anyway, it's Beyond. Hold on. I couldn't even type this in there. Beyond versus Fiat. We got a TVZ, guys. And my monitor just flickered out on the right. I don't know why this is happening. It's power in my old house. But absolutely amigo. Drunk and high. Nice. Not Dave Tesla, though. Yeah, he wants me. All right, there is no points on the board. Spawning at the bottom left-hand corner of Crimson Core in the blue. From Shopify Rebellion, give it up for Beyond. And his opponent in the upper right, in the yellow. Give it up for Fiat. Our Zerg player who's going 15 hatch in ZVT. What a madman. It can work. Beyond? I don't know, though. He looks like he's going 2 Rax Reaper, possibly, guys. He could be low grind. We'll see what happens. This is 100% 2 Rax Reaper, and a 15 hatch might bite him in the boo-boo. If he goes 15 pool, maybe, but Reapers are so fast. Yeah, doesn't usually overextend with the Reapers. Oh, yep, it's 15-15 from Fiat against 2-Rax Reaper. I don't know how many times I've actually seen 15-15 versus 2-Rax Reaper, guys. You could... Usually, I would imagine he's going to go into Roaches. Which can go either way after this. But we'll see. Gas going down for Mr. Fiat. He gets his extractors. The second barracks comes. First reactor going down. Being likely to just expand behind this as per usual. Nothing too cheeky here. Alright, as we get into it. Looks like we got ourselves another Reaper. And guys, while we're into this, I need to correct the scene. I was a little late. I wasn't paying attention. I forgot what time I made OSC. Made the event with Eddie. We both agreed on a time. And we are running about 38 minutes behind. Alright, just 2 Lings and 2 Queens. 2 Lings going to scout, but the Reaper's out. Another Reaper to follow. The Queens will be here pretty soon. I guess the Queens come out at a decent time with this. Will the drone survive? That's the question. Fiat. Nah. Ooh, he does save the drone. Nicely done. Oh, he almost gets the Reaper with just 1 HP. Or, sorry, 3 HP. Third Reaper to join. Beyond usually just goes 3, maybe 4 Reapers at most. And then just goes into a 2-1-1 or 3. Beyond does other builds with it, but it looks like a 2-1-1. I don't like doing it on this side of the map, but at the end of the day, we are going to see Metabolic Boost come down for Mr. Fiat. From opening 15-15 like he did, and without going for like a Speedling all-in, the standard 15-15, your Metabolic Boost is usually going to be a little delayed. And this is the case right now. Ooh, 2 Reapers going down. It's kind of nice, but how many workers fell? 3 drones. As long as this Reaper gets dealt with, I think that's not too bad for our young Zerg player. Reactor and Tech Lab coming down. We do have a starport followed up. It is a 2-1-1 for Beyond. Guys, excuse me. I need to take care of some things. I'm noticing a little lag. There we go. This should be good. We should be okay here. Ling's going across the map. Metabolic not done yet. Bunker not as well. Thanks for the foul. HJQ 2200. Tech Lab getting a lot of damage done to it, but will Fiat be able to deny the stem? The answer is yes. He's going to get out of there and loses just a couple Zerglings. He's going right back for it. A little risky there. The Reaper and the Marines are back. Nonetheless, not a bad move. He doesn't kill any of the Marines, but denying stem on a 2-1-1 is pretty big. And killing the Tech Lab at that. 69 viewers, nice. Well, thank you. If you're new here and you're one of the 69 viewers, smash that follow button like HJQ 2200 or Ditzroy. You know, guys, I am pretty messed up. Thanks for the follow, Metal Coco. So, guys, my buddy the Fisherman, it's actually his name in chat. If he actually got together with Deadpool, right? Like, memes or not. Oh, Beyond smartly changes this up, guys, by the way. He's going into Cloak Banshees. If Fisherman got into a business with Deadpool, it'd be called Dits and Bass. Totally not a play on words for tits and ass. Just saying. Dits and Bass. Alright, this is going to be scouted, I think. Oh, yeah, the Overlord's right here. Beyond hasn't changed his position, so spores could drop. At the end of the day, Cloak is not done, so Queen should be able to deal with it. Okay, Beyond does change position. And there's... Oh, my God, he's going to fly into 4 Queens. Fiat, move! Banshee doesn't kill anything. Oh, no. Fiat get a little bit sloppy on the drones there, but it's alright. Wouldn't hate him seeing him take a 4th. As soon as he knows this Banshee's... Oh, the Banshee's just going to camp. So he can split up the Queens Or take the bottom right fourth, but that doesn't really help your creep. Usually people go here. The threat of the Banshee, I think he's being safe, but at the end of the day, Beyond does have his third CC down. It's going into 1-1. Stem is finally going to finish. That was great of him to delay that, but guess what? The Marines are here. Overlord is going to go down, but Lings are out. We don't have Banelings. He's going into Roaches and +1 range attacks and Carapace. I think he should have just went Ling Bane, guys. When you see this, to each their own, but with layer timing and everything else, it's bio. Fourth base going down. Banshee's here. Oh my gosh, Queens need to come. The Lings are desperately trying to kill the Rocks, but not going to be able to do so. Where is the Queens? The Queen's going down here, disjoint. He scouts the push. Oh, and jumps on top of the Banshee. Overseer's out. Nice cancel in the hatch. At the end of the day, Fiat needs to be careful. Some Roaches in production. These are just Zerglings without any upgrades. Marines don't have them as well. And this is a freaking late fourth base. As Beyond just gets his orbital, he's going to start saturating this third base. Kind of a rough spot for our young Zerg. Oh no! Fiat, what are we doing? He just lost the hatchery. 300 minerals down the shitter. He's doing it again? This, my friends, is why I was saying Banelings might not be a bad idea. Instead, we're going Roaches. Does take a while for centrifugal hooks to research, so you have Bane speed, but at the end of the day, I guess Ravagers can work. Bien's gonna have 2-2 started right away. Fion's 1-1. A little behind, it's pretty typical for ZVT. But at the end of the day, Fion doesn't... Okay, he sees this drop. He's gonna lose another Overlord. Fion trying to get in position. He does have glial reconstitution researched. So Roach speed is finished, and 1-1 is finished. He's got Carapace at least for his Lings, but his Roaches have the attack upgrade. Meanwhile, Bien coming for a big push behind this. It's all bio. The tanks just chilling at home to defend. Oh no, Fiat, what are we doing? The double medevac drop is defended a little bit with Lings and Roaches in the upper left-hand base. Fiat he desperately needs his fourth, and I wouldn't hate him taking another base when he can, but he's just trying to defend for now. This is not a spot you want to be in economically as the Zerg, as Beyond has 70 workers. And a 4CC going to land right in front of his base. Fiat isn't going to be able to do much about that, unfortunately. His army supply is pretty jacked, though, and he only has the 1-1 still. He could get into 2-2. We're going to +1 melee and +2 Carapace. He's trying to breach the wall, but the siege tank here says, heck on you, man. Oh, the 2 siege tanks. Fiat with kind of a questionable set of splits here. Not like this, Fiat. It was a rough spot to play from, but I think he's still got the larger army. Fourth base is done, but Beyond is pushing him back, and Fion's going full send. I mean, he does have the larger army supply, but it's all Roaches pretty much. Didn't start that 2-2. He really felt he had to go full send because of the delay on the hatchery. Oh, man. You did force the lift, but still Fiat getting a bit larger of an army supply. It's going to take a while. Beyond's going to have more to deal with. I love the siege tank placement of Beyond down here at his triangle third, though. Beyond is going to start his planetary fortress. We'll see what happens. This is mostly just Roaches. Fiat's trying to get what Ravagers he can out. It's not many. Ooh, that siege position from Beyond's great. As he goes to push out, there's nothing here to defend. All the Overlords kind of clumped up front, but Beyond's going to come in for a flank in the back. The tank of the high ground's even going to be a bit of a problem. Gross and Biles are going to try to land. He doesn't catch them in the back. Just a couple Zerglings here. And these Roaches are just getting obliterated, even with the damage dealt. Beyond did drone a little behind this attack, but he's just now going into +2 ranged attacks, and that's all he could afford. He's just pumping out Roaches. Beyond with these 4 bases, it's really rough spot for Fiat. Very rough spot for Fiat. Infestation Pin is on the way. We do have +3 and vehicle weapons coming for Beyond, so he's going to have +1 vehicle weapons. 3/3 on the way for his bio. Wow, Beyond actually hit a timing with his upgrades in +3. When does that happen? Big push coming in with the 3 medevacs of Marines. And the third base looks like it's as good as dead. For Fiat. I like that he immediately dropped it. But as this game goes on, it just seems like it feels rougher and rougher. Fiat's desperately trying to attack it anyway. Clearing out some rocks so he's a little more mobility, but this hatchery's already in trouble, and he's not reacting. You gotta be damn fast in this. Medevac is dodged. The gas, rich Vespine gas is gonna go down. And Beyond's just gonna jettison right into the main base of Fiat with another push on the low ground. No tanks even. It's just pure bio. There's nothing here other than a queen to defend. Yeah, Beyond at 110 army supply. I don't think this game is going to be going on for too much longer. As Beyond tries to kill what is trying to be a hive. Nice defense from Fiat with little. But I don't know. He can't defend everything. He needs to land some beautiful corrosive bombs. Ah, the extractor goes down yet again. Queen's deflecting this, or a queen. Funnily enough, Fiat does hold them back, but it's 66 to 80 workers, a 4-base Terran with double tank production with 3/3 on the way. He's trying to get this hive. He's trying to get this lurker done. He's trying to get anything. I just don't see how Fiat comes back at this low of a economy against the Terran. Marine, pretty good unit. True, Mr. Juvia. I'm trying to come in again. He's like, bro, I didn't move these roaches. What are you on about? Oh my god, he just can't mine from this. The one Marauder. Okay, now there's siege tanks with this. That's rough. Ah, the Marauders have to, or sorry, the Ravagers have to back off. And Fiat didn't even dare try to take a 5th base behind this. I think he should have expanded to the bottom left. I know it sucks for a creep spread, but at least he would have been mining and having some kind of production. But he did not know what we know, I guess. I think he was just trying to play it safe against the Banshees. A little bit of a misread. Kind of a cheeky play from Beyond, but he did lose stem, and he couldn't go for a 2-on-1 stem timing. GG is called, and Beyond's going to take it for game number 1. All right, who wants to see game number 2? Let me do the thing I was supposed to do before. Okay, there. Good. Fixed. It is hotter than balls in here, guys. How y'all doing? Whew. See game number 2 of our young Zerg versus Mr. Beyond. All right. Wait, we just watched... I swore I clicked on number 2, guys. That was... Wait. Guys, correction. We just watched game number 2. That was game number 1. Forgive me. Or we watched game 2. That's why. We're going on to game number 1. That was my mistake. Jesus. How you doing, Judgment? You've battened down the hatches and riding out the stream? Nice. My mistake. That was a goofy one, but we're going to go in reverse order. Game number 2 is Crimson Court. Game 2, we're going to be going on to Oceanborn. Shit happens. All right, spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Oceanborn. In the blue, representing Shopify Rebellion, this is game 1. We casted game 2. We have Mr. Beyond. His opponent in the bottom right in the yellow. Give it up for Fiat. Or Zerg. Hey, Judgment, stay safe there. If you got a hurricane, I hope it doesn't hit you. Or blows by you in another direction. Beyond looks like he's going 2 Rax Reaper in this game.
Giddy up.
Thank you for the follow, Suma Tarrant. It is going to be a 15 hatch in this. Wait, they're doing the same build. It's kind of a risky move from Fiat. Seeing that this was game 1, he did it in game 2 again, and Beyond did 2 Rax Reaper again. 2 Rax Reaper doesn't surprise me, but the 15-15 CVT, I don't know if I like this against a bio player. I mean, like, Beyond will change it up, right? So you'll see oftentimes a lot of people going for 3cc Cloak Banshee, like Clem, just a standard ZVT opener. But at the end of the day, Beyond will change it up, go 2-1-1, go 2 Rax Reaper, 2-1-1. He'll do other builds altogether. He'll fake out a Cloak Banshee and go for the Liberator push instead of a 2-1-1 off of it. How you doing, Zalmix? Welcome. Alrighty. First Reaper is about complete. We got another one to follow. Alright, drones and lings and queens coming. Dion. Posturing to take his second command center, as he does typically. It's nothing cheeky. It's not like 3-4 Rax Reaper like we're watching a Maru game of old in a bigger tournament. Alright, and guys, this is the OSC Masters Cup. Number 146. $600 tournament. Imagine 146 of these going on over the years amongst many other events for OSC, and there's usually only one Masters Cup for the year. I did one last year with Eddie, so it's pretty cool to be doing another one. And we've had a hell of a lineup. Kind of curious to see what we get for the semifinals, too. Looks like it is going to be likely a 2-1-1 from Beyond. A little oversaturation on the gas, but he's not done with the CC. It's not the end of the world, but something he might want to fix. Alright, Fiat getting some decent defense here. He did lose a couple drones. But the hard thing's getting your third base denied. Yeah, this is a big denial on that third base. The 3 Reapers being an absolutely huge menace. Metabolic boost not done yet. The Queen's going to just push forward because it is only 3 Reapers. Oh, he's got to be careful to keep this drone alive and will deflect. Yeah, he's going to land that. 3 Reapers will be dealt with. There are 2 Queens in the high ground, so the Queen's threatened it a bit. He should be fine. Metabolic not done just yet. Ling's trying to come in to push him back, but still gonna be damn annoying. The hatchery's taking a bit of damage here, as we do have stem coming down for Mr. Beyond. All right, third CC coming down. Overlord going down to the main base of Beyond as we go into it. And in this case, the pressure was good enough, or we're not gonna see a denial on stem for now. Beyond technically could do it. There's no bunker here. I mean, there are some Marines. Couple of Reapers survived more this time, so that's a little different as in the previous game. Not very good. The hernia bothers you. Have a hernia? Jesus, I had hernia surgery, and when I was younger I had a hernia from doing some stupid shit at work, and those are horrible. The surgery's a bitch. Spelled B-I-C-H like Artos' stream. Bitch. For Jumi.
Who wants to have some fun?
Thank you for the raid, for Jumi. We haven't gotten to your games yet. Gotta shout out Mr. For Jumicus. Appreciate you. How are your games? How is your stream? Howdy? Howdy hell, for Jumi. I'm looking forward to casting your games here. Thank you for the raid. Hope you're doing good, dude. Not feeling too great, so you ended the stream quick. I mean, it is It's getting to be nighttime there. It's 9:30. All right. Yeah, get some rest. Chill out, relax. Unfortunately, we don't have any TVT Dave Guitar Cast today. Looks like Bion's going for a decent-sized push. Banshee's going to be annoying, and it is kind of similar to the last game. This time, Bion is possibly going to get some more damage done. We'll see. Yeah, I feel better for Jumi. I hope you feel better. Zelmix was saying he's not feeling good with the hernia, too. So him as well, but I hope you feel better, brother. Oh, man. Transfuses are going to go down. Nice cancel in the hatch, but Bion needs to get something done. The Banshee's being damn annoying, so he can't just go expand on the other side. Bion trying to go Banes this time. He's going to try to get a wrap around the Banelings. Probably going to get target fire, but nice surround from Bion. Bion cleans it up. Centrifugal hooks is being researched. We don't see any Evo chambers being used. Okay, now he's going into the Evos. Bion's going to have a huge lead on 1-1, though, and combat shields are just finishing. But a decent defense all in all from Bion. Bion doing a great job denying a fourth hatch. I would love to see Fiat double expand when he can. He's, like, just throwing it up now. It's one of those moves, the Banshee's out. It's actually a really good build. To deny a fourth in either position. Alright, we'll see what happens here as everything groups up. Marines and Banshee coming in. Can Fiat defend? He doesn't have that huge of an army supply. Does he have any Banelings? He has 15 Banes. Centrifugal hooks finished. There are no upgrades. But the hooks may help him. Let's see. He's trying to get into Hydras. Oh, the siege tank are decent split off. The problem is that all the Banelings are in jeopardy of getting just shot down by the tanks. One of the tanks does fall. Not bad, but he needs to pump out units as quick as possible. Some of these Banelings have taken a beating. Funnily enough, you know it'd be funny to see a transfuse on that Baneling right there, the red one. It's not every day you see a transfuse on a Baneling for a reason. Oh, he didn't overextend into the tank. He knows there's a tank there. There's actually, yeah, just the one tank remaining. Either way, there's a drop coming in. It's a Marine tank and another one full of Marines practically. Fiat trying to break this. Oh, the siege tank here. This has got to be canceled, unfortunately, for Fiat. Queen's trying to deflect this. Baneling, oh, derping over a bit. Ling's making a decent surround. The Banelings are here. Oh, no. Does he lose all the Banes to the tank? Oh, the Lings. Oh, a little unfortunate for Fiat. That was damn close. But not ideal. Just a couple of Lings did kind of die here before. Okay, some Hydras are out with a couple Banelings. Banelings do connect. All the Marines are taken care of. Medevacs should escape. We do have Groove Spines to follow up for Mr. Oh, God. Mr. Fiat. Bion going to land his 4th CC. This game, Fiat did manage to get 5 hatches up. His drone count's pretty low, though. And he's got to do nothing but build army on this lower income. Fiat finally cleans some of this up. Banelings with some decent connects. He picks off some more. But a big push coming in the middle is going to be scouted by the creep. Great creep denial by Bion. His 4 medevacs do drop in here. There's 2 queens, 1 very injured. A few drones, and the army is going to be split up. Decent split up from Fiat, but he's got to be careful. He's going into melee and Carapace +2. Extractor getting targeted. Yeah, it has a lot to deal with here, but you could pull the queens to attack that a bit too. Okay, Spore gets it, cleans up the medevac. Not a bad catch. Groove Spines did finish for the Hydras earlier. Nice surround, catches a couple Marines, but the trades favor Bion as Fiat's trying to cling on here. He's only at 61 workers. Oh, the Banshee! Fiat really needs that base. Truth be told, he really needs it. Spore is here, is not going to get the Banshee because of the high ground vision. Okay, now he's going to get it. Fiat tries to go for a counterattack. There's a planetary fortress here. He catches some decent connects. Banelings do catch Widow Mines. Oh my God, Fiat get a good counterattack right here. He doesn't have a lot of army, though, as I say, and this is a planetary fortress. 2-2 isn't even done yet. Baneling's getting some good connections on the workers. Some head in the planetary fortress. Workers won't be able to save it. And GG is called. Beyond takes the series. I was hoping we'd have an upset there. All right, let's see here. Let's get into game number 3. We got Cham versus Forjumi. Forjumicus. Little PVZ action now. I'm going to take just a minute, guys. If you don't mind, give me just a momento. We got Cham versus Forjumi. The man, the myth, the German pro tosser. All right, guys, again, give me a minute or two. I'll be right back with the OSC Masters Cup Group A. Okay, guys, we're going to get into another one in just a moment. I will say this. I'm excited for this series. And also, I have to take breaks more often. When I'm laddering, I got to remember to do it, too, for my eyes. Something important for any streamers out there, or even you guys in Twitch chat and gals. It's important to take some time for your eyes. I wish I did it for years. Now I got eye problems that are irreversible. So take care of the eyes. All right, here we are, a fresh series, Group C. Well, not Group C, Set C. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Dynasty in the green. With the parting Dick Boy clan. Oh, fuck yeah. It's Forjumi in the green. I love it. You got the Dick Boy. His opponent in the bottom left. He's red. He's teamless. It's Cham. We're on Dynasty. This should be a spicy series. I wish this was not a best of 2. Alright, Cham is going for a 16 hatch. Agree GLHF, okay. So anyway, Narmok, how you doing? I didn't say hi to Narmok either. Abel already said hi before. Youth, oh my god, they're gonna do post-youth, or are they videoing it? Are they gonna play on post-youth in game number 2? Oh man. That'd be a bold move. Would be a bold move. Alright guys, as we get into it, for Jimmy, a little bit of mineral harassment. Just take some pretty quickly. Is going for the gold base. Usually pretty safe to do against Serve, unless it's a quick roach headbutt. Rogue takes a little bit of the hull damage from some drones. Jumicus just going to look around for the moment. Cybernetic score well underway. This will be scouted for the moment. Cham. And second one going to the gold base as well. Jumi wants to keep eyes to scout a third base. 2 queens on the way. Don't hate the scouting from Cham at all. He's going to go to the pervert pillar in the natural. Second overlord making its way up. Holy smokes. No wonder I'm hot in here. The backside of the exhaust fan in here is blowing hot air on me. You might say I know I'm full of hot air, but didn't expect it like this. And metabolic boost on the way for Cham. Cham's going to take his third base. Very standard opener. Let's see what happens. Jumi is going to pull immediately to the gold base. Adept going to make its way across the map, trying to get some damage or information, just being annoying. Up Jumi does not overextend. The Adept. Cham did go for the inject, not the creep tumor. In fact, he went for the double. Didn't even extend the creep over on that side. Jumic is going for a Void Ray, going for Warp Gate. 2 Adepts pushing out. We'll see what happens from here. Nice cancel from Jumicus. He gets 1 drone, 2 drones, 3 drone, 3, 4. Missed target. 4. Not a 5th. 4 drones, forces an Evo and cancel. All stacks up. Void Ray not quite done just yet. That is not a wall. This is not a wall, guys. If Cham realizes this, it's going to be bad news bears for Jumi. And already, when Jumi catches on that it's not a wall, it's not a great wall. But I think Jumi does hold. Shield battery comes in just in time. Void Ray chases it down. You can now hunt down these 2 overlords. Layer coming down for Cham. We'll see what happens from here as Jumi's kind of oversaturated on the gold. I don't hate the oversaturation on the gold. It's still a little better. He knows there's an overlord up here. He's going to chase it down. Oracle is going to pop. We do have the Twilight Council and Forge. 3 more gates coming from Jumi. Full wall completing here. We'll see what happens. Oracle just going out across the map. The Void Ray can come back. No, he's going to build a Adept. An Adept will take care of this. The pylon will stay. For the moment, if Jumi wants it, Oracle goes. It doesn't really catch any damage here. Void Ray chasing down the Overlord. There's another Overlord. Oh, Cham might be donating another one. We'll see what Jumi does. There's a couple Overlords kind of bouncing out in the map. Little bits of misclicks from Cham, I feel like, as Jumi is on 3 bases. Cham going full send with Lings. Jumi going into charge. I don't hate it, but there is a Nidus coming. Army supply way in favor of Cham. This takes time for Jumi, and we'll see what happens. Oh, okay, that's why the Overlords are coming. Still the Void Ray and the 2 Oracles trying to chase down the Queens. Pulsar Beam energy would be needed elsewhere. And you know what? With the Nidus, this could be a huge problem. The Oracle's getting absolutely beautiful damage on these gold-based drones. Queen's being taken down a bit, but it's going to be all Lings. And the Nidus charge will not be done in time if the Nidus drops, and it seems to be the case. It's going down here in the main. We don't have a recall available in the 3rd base or 2nd base location. I was taken. The depths are being made. Jumi desperately trying to get out of there. Gets the Void Ray. Cannot take care of this Nidus in time. There are just Lings. A bunch of Lings will get in. There's a big assault over here. Void Ray's going to activate Prismatic. There's no shield batteries just yet. Jumi's going to try to make whatever kind of semblance of a wall he can. GG's called. He holds. Just kidding. Jumi with some good defense and some good damage earlier on. Defends the Nidus. Well done. Well done. That was actually really good defense from Jumi. How you guys doing, chat? Let's take a look at game number 2. Game numero dos. Oh my god, they weren't kidding. Spotting the upper right-hand corner of Post Youth. Oh, why would they pick this one? In the green, it is for Jumi. He's immediately sending a probe across the map. Nothing sus here. His opponent in the upper, or bottom left, I'm sorry. In the red, it is Cham, our Zerg player. For Jumi's just sending the probe. Is he just going to be scouted? Nope. Well, we'll see. Ross power? Alright. Looks like Fort Jumi's going for the 2-gate cannon rush if I was to guess. Oh, he is. Naughty, naughty. Cham usually has good Overlord scouting, though. The spawning pool's out. And this is right in... Oh my gosh, I think this kid is very easily scouted. He's 3-gating. Oh my god, he's doing the flower. He is doing the flower. No! Fort Jumi doing his best Coco impersonation. It's still not scouted by Cham, but it's a 12 pool versus a flower. These games are always something. The links will be coming out before a zealot is even here, but guess what? It is scouted. Cham's just gonna go across. No, he's not. Oh no, Fort Jumi sent the probe back. Oh no, and with this map, look at... That's 3 lings. That is gonna depower it. Okay, this was a short one, I think. If it was 1 ling or 2 lings, if it was 2 lings, he might have been able to get zealots out at least. But that was it. That was a quick one. A funny one, but a damn quick one. Not like this. A little unlucky for Fort Jumicus. Hey, that's why it's fun, though. Why would you ever play pool first on Post Youth? I mean, there's some cheeky... You can go pool first. I've had guys mine... I've seen some games, too, where they've, usually it'd be a proxy hatch. You know what I'm saying? Or they mine out the minerals. So they'll pull a couple workers, the 4 workers, to mine out the 20 minerals. And then use the drones to attack. That's the only thing I'm thinking. So now we're going to go into Fiat versus Fortune. That is funny. You seemed a little tilted there. We didn't even get a nice raise from you, Fortune. Usually they'll say something like that. I'm like, oh, I don't blame you for not GGing. You were frustrated, but... All right, let's go into game number... Our next series. We got Fort Jumi versus Fiat. All right, here we are in the upper right-hand corner. He's back at it again. From. In the red, it is Fort Jumi. Wait, is this game 2? I just clicked on one, my bad. I got all excited about that. I think we might be in game 2. His opponent in the bottom left, it's Fiat. He's going for a 15 hatch. This map, I wouldn't hate a 15 hatch. Fort Jumi, small enough. Ordinarily, it's pretty safe to take the mixed gold base for Zerg and Protoss. I'm guessing you guys played it. All right, Fort Jumi's on EU now, so he does have his platinum heroes, but the Team Roddy's still on him. That's funny. That's actually hilarious. Fort Jumi, you're getting us all confused here. You got the parting Dick Boy on NA. You're in Platinum Heroes, and you're doing a Team Roddy portrait. Hey, thanks for the raid, Loveless. Loveless VT. What does that stand for now? I'm going to shout you out. Double it. You guys got a little banter going on here, Fort Jumi. Don't worry about it. I was just curious. That's all. Thank you for the raid. All right. Fiat going for the pool. Give him a little low ground vision when that completes. On the ramp. Cybernetics core going down for Fort Jumi. Nothing super cheeky. 15-15 for Fiat. He's going to be mining gas pretty quickly there. It is just 2. He's not like pulling right to gas though. Alright, Forjumi's Nexus is well underway. He's just the same. Boom. VTube, yes. Loveless is a VTuber. What up, Fractal? How you doing, Fractal Cactal? Meow wow. That's all I'm gonna say. A couple links out from Fiat. He's gonna go poke and get some information. Is he gonna take a standard time third hatch with metabolic opener? He's not going for metabolic yet because he doesn't have the gas. He's not going for metabolic at all. Is this a mistake, or is he going for a roach warren? Is he going for a layer? I don't see a layer yet from Fiat. He's going for metabolic, just a little late. Overlord is very much so going to go down. But 2 legs get there. Oh my god. Forjumi moved the stalker. He really wanted that Overlord. The Ling's getting... Oh my god, they're a pain in the neck. You actually got a probe. Fiat going for gold. Alright, so we got a very greedy Zerg here in game number 2. Ayaya. Fiat is supply block from the Overlord, but 2 are going to pop here in just a moment as we get into it. For Zerg Greed Ball, we'll see what happens. Forjumi could punish it. He's going Stargate and Robo. Forjumi. What are we doing? Alright, guys, I'm calling it. Actually, I have no fucking clue. Is he gonna go like Phoenix Colossus in a weird way against the Zerg? No, he's going Void Ray Immortal? I don't know. But Forjumi's cooking over here in the upper right side. Post-youth. Metabolic Boost gonna be finishing up here in 5 seconds, and a Roach Warren is going down for Fiat. Forjumi does not look like he's in a hurry to take a third base. The Lings aren't going to get past this. Overlord making its way up again. I don't know if I like that from Fiat. Or Jimmy can just block this with the 2 adepts and go snipe it. Actually, the Void Ray is going to snipe it. He's going for a Warp Prism and a Robo Bay. Mamma mia, we are cooking here. Looks like Forjumi spent some time and have you been spending some time with Maples? This reminds me of something Maples would do. Forjumi pushes out with the, oh yeah, Fiat's quick on grabbing these Overlords back as quick as he can anyway. Forjumi's gonna have a good time hiding this. He's going into another Stargate with a Robo Bay on 2 bases. Ladies and gentlemen, Forjumi is absolutely cooking against the greedy Zerg, which should be able to defend all this with queens and roaches and lings. But I think there is a possibility of this getting punished. And what do we have here? Disruptors. I love the Disruptor with this. Forjumi is hiding this. Really wants to get the third base down. Albeit late. Okay, not quite yet. Which is fine. Dear Lord. Forjumi going out with the Void Ray gets yet another kill. 3 Overlords went down. That's not too bad of catches, but Fiat's cooking on economy. Forjumi with the memes. Holy smokes. +1. +1 air weapons for Forjumicus. He's picking off some links here and there. Yeah, he just... Okay, he has warp gates, so he can warp in more adepts. He's just fine. Void Ray's making their way back home. Link's forced to go back. Fiat's just been pumping queens. Pneumatized Carapace and Roach Speed coming. Leo Reconstitution. Forjumi's going to push with the Void Rays, but he's got to be careful with these queens. +1's not going to be done for a while. 2 more Void Rays popping. The Warp Prism and the Disruptor. The 2 Disruptors are going out. Forjumi could bait this and actually get some good shots on the queens as well, but I think he's going to go right for the mineral line. I wouldn't hate this as being a timing where the Void Rays harass and then he just catches them off creep like this, or he can catch the Roaches. He's going to have to defend Fiat. Going for some moves. Disruptors catch 2 of the queens, but realistically, these queens are marching. +1's not going to be done for the Void Rays. There are 4, but he's got to be careful of these Queens. There's a shield battery, but in an awkward place. The Forge just finishes, so Photon Cannons will not be done for a bit. Shield battery is only available in the back. The Overlord's actually going to be annoying for this purpose of... Oh my goodness, a lot of Lings getting caught up is pretty good for Forjumi. But if he can get a good Nova on the Roaches... Actually, anything, it's fine. Oh, doesn't save the higher health Disruptor. Another Void Ray coming in, +1 still not done. We got another Disruptor out. A couple Stalkers coming in for the fight. And Forjumi hold. Battery and 4 workers do fall. Disruptor is... Oh no, Forjumi. Didn't launch the first Nova, I don't think. Oh, doesn't even get that shot, unluckily. Nice Void Ray Micro. And Forjumi, because he's trying desperately. What is this game? No, Forjumi, the bile. Okay, cancels the Prismatic. GG. Logic's in here like, GG. Yeah, I mean... I wouldn't quit just yet. Because Fiat hasn't taken a 4th base. He doesn't know that, but the Spire's coming down. Forjumi has a +1 air advantage. Got the Observer out. But I'm not saying this is going to be an easy comeback. I can technically see it just from how memey this is. Double Stargate, Void Ray, Robo Bay with 1 gate. Okay, now, yeah, it's looking rough now. If he kept the the Disruptors alive, then you definitely have a chance. He is 1... Disruptor and a Speed Prism. Winnable? Yeah, exactly. Alright, I am trolling a bit. This is looking this is looking kind of over, but let's see. Forjumi did get up to 45 workers. What a game. What a build. Forjumi continuing the Void Ray production. If he was able to secure a 3rd base, this would be definitely a little bit better. He's continuing Disruptor production, has the Speed Prism loaded. Ling's coming back in, and he's gonna have to catch. He's gonna have to catch some good Novas, but Disruptors do get surrounded pretty easily, and the other one is gonna catch a couple things. That's about it. Yeah, Forjumi's got to get hightailing back, and then another cancel the 3rd. That's just it. Going into air armor because he can't really do too much else. Oh, Mutas, quote, thriving. Mutas can win against this. Are you high? Mutas actually can do all right, but with the air upgrades and Forjumi going into Phoenixes, he's anticipating the Mutas. Ay. Oh no, the Void Ray, we need every unit we can keep together for Forjumi. Just trying to get rid of creep. Roaches and Lings coming in. How many Disruptors do we have? 4 Disruptors. Templar Archives and Psionic Storm. And the Mutas are scout. Oh no! I would even rather oop. Is he gonna save the Disruptors? He saves them both. One takes a lot of damage, but... Oh no, he doesn't save them. It's a trap. Well, saves 1. Alright, Forjumi is trying to fight off the Mutas, but here's the bigger push over here. And Disruptors get, oh my god, massive damage. If Prismatic Alignment gets activated down here, that can be alright, but Forjumi's losing a lot. He said, has it split off. Yeah, this is rough, but I'm telling you, if we just... He's trying to defend everything. Okay, now we defend with Prismatic. More Mutas, more Lings, Hydra's coming eventually, and +1 flyer attacks for our Zerg player. We're gonna be all here. Forjumi's playing Mission Impossible here now, guys. Jibbo Cruiser Legends, what's up? Oh shit, they found my proxy. How you doing, Jibbo Cruiser Legends? Muta's flying into the 2nd base of Forjumi, which is getting mined out anyway, but he needs everything. I was getting Overseer, but I don't think that matters as much. The 1-1 is pretty good, but the +1 flyer attacks coming in for Fiat could be okay. No upgrades for Fiat other than the +1, but still, all these Lings. The Archon, actually pretty good defensively. But Fiance is starting to get too many bases. That's too many mutas. Mama Muta. We had a Fleet Beacon and Anion Pulse Crystals. I'd say, baby, we got a chance. But with this kind of economy and how Fort Jumi opened, I don't see it unless he is able to hold that third for longer. Technically, you could with triple gas saturation. Phoenix is out, diving a little far. Does clean up some of the mutas, but the Hydra transition is going to be the problem. We don't have Psionic Storm. We do have Disruptors, though. I say that. We did have Disruptors. There are two. This one is the fall, but the slow muta push. 3 muscular augments, the roaches. We're going to be trying to clean this up. Phoenixes need to pick stuff up, but the Queens have arrived. The Disruptor tries to hit. There are transfuses available with this massive creep spread from Fiat. Void Rays and Phoenix is trying to hold as there's still some Hydras, but so many Queens. Looks to me, nice race is called, and Fiat takes it. Let's go. The classic nice race. Well, Fort Jumi didn't get the win. Maybe he set himself up for the second win with the memes. He won the meme war. GG, buddy. GG. Gotta love it. All right, let's see what the second map is. Oh, that was the second map. I'm sorry. Liquipedia folks, Cynical or Pori or any of you guys if you're in here. That was my mistake. We did another... no, actually, that was game one. That was game one. Just in case that's a factor. Death Aura is our second map. And we're going to get into it. I know I took a break before, but I might have to take it. I don't like doing this in the middle of a tournament, but I got to check on the GF. Yeah, she'll be fine. I hope. Let's see here. Oh, wrong score. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura in the red, representing Platinum Heroes. It is for Jumicus.
Nice race.
Excellent. His opponent in the upper left. In the yellow, it is Fiat. Nice race. They be fragile things, yeah. Well, I mean, I've been trying to get a hold of her. I'm just a little concerned. She's probably taking a nap. I didn't message her. I messaged her. She didn't get back to me. I don't want to wake her up from a nap, though, too. That's a big no-no, but... We went to the movies, and she said she got home, and I talked to her, and we didn't hear anything. It was kind of weird. Went up Stealth Vapor and Logic. I hope you guys are good. I thought I said hi to you, Logic. Went then. What can you do? Simulator going down. Probe getting some info. Seeing it's a 15-15. Whoa. Another extractor trick. It was a 14 hatch, and I missed it? Okay, so it's a 14 hatch. Double fit. What the hell? Okay, Fort Jumi being annoying with the probe. As long as he keeps it alive, I guess it's technically worth it. I thought that was a 15-15 again, but I missed it. Looking at chat, I was caught red-handed. Polly, Zergimba. Oh, I think Zergimba. Exactly, for the memes. 6 lings, 1 queen. No gas. Probe harass. 10 lings. Full send. Oh man, Fort Jumi. This probe is actually kind of important. Because he's going to scout that. Wow, this is a hell of a lot of lings. There's slow lings though, and you can wall with 2. Oh my god, he needs a zealot. He needs a wall off, and he needs a zealot. Otherwise, wall off works. He's going for the adept. Okay, supply blocks fixed. Slow lings or not. This should be okay. Okay, the Cyber Core. I love it. The Cyber Core finishes a little faster. The probe going back. In a weird way, I feel like this could be like 2 base muta as a follow-up. It's a lot of lings, though. Or Jumi did pull back a bit. I would have rather the, yeah, okay, can he still get the shield battery? Not quite. Probe's gonna have to stay in the wall. The Adept saved, stays alive, but, There's no gas, by the way, for Zerg still. Fiat, still gasless. You know what they say about gasless players, guys? They tend to be assless as well. Cyber is nice race. Alright, it's a Stargate opener from 4. Jimmy the gas finally getting down for Fiat, and he's gonna have a lot of queens. He's gonna have a really late third hatch, so that's why I was thinking this could end up being like 2-base Muta. Some 2-base play, and the third hatch obviously goes down still, but... Ay. Assless bastards, exactly. Because you know what they say? It's all about the ass. Or actually, never mind. Gas, grass, or ass. There are no rides for free, so. He didn't have gas, he didn't have ass. Yeah, sure as shit didn't have grass, he's got creep. I'm mixing up my boomer sayings here. Anyway, Dep's getting a couple workers, but are quite injured. We're gonna be technically trading it out a little better, especially if he saves even one Adept. Okay. Well, about that Adept being saved out of the frying pan and into the fire. That's all. She went there. Or Jimmy's gonna scout this. We're not seeing a bunch of gases going down, but I don't know. No spores for a guy that went gasless. So relying all on Queens. We are gonna see some drones go down. Or Jimmy says, naughty, naughty. Oracle does make its way out. Another Oracle gonna fly over. And Forjumi does have his third base. Another Oracle coming as well. Don't hate this position for our German Protoss. Fiat. Playing it a little strangely. I get it. Yeah, but some stuff... Nobody's perfect. I think there's some stuff we could have done a little better here. 4GA capitalize on this? Yes. He has the capitalization of the J. Like normal. Spore does finish, and, well, nice Oracle control from 4Jumi. Did we lose any? No, we didn't. 12 drones going down is rough for Fion as 4Jumi is going to take the lead here for the moment. Robo follow-up. What? Okay. We are researching Blinker Charge and +1. A lot of Lings out. The one Zealot over here. The Rando Calrissian over here. That hurt your brain? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the Oracles are here though. It's fine. Battery overcharge was activated, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna be a charge and +1 follow-up. Ooh, Fiat. I feel like Fiat's taking notes from Dark a little bit. All these Niduses. And the timings of the Niduses. Oh, shit! Who needs a Nidus when the door's wide open? That was a trick. Protoss don't have doors. All right. I wonder if 4Jumi sniffs the... Yeah, with that Overlord, that's definitely a tell at that timing. 4Jumi's still ahead on workers. Fiat just building links. He's getting the Nidus up. 4Jumi sees it. It's charged. You'd think he's forgetting that. He's getting Stalkers. Sure, they have a good damage point, but... Yeah, I know charge is a ways away, but he's going to need to start getting those Zealots. Oracle's forced to use a lot of Pulsar Beam, and there's a lot of Lings coming. Another Nidus right here. 4Jumi! 4Jumi! Ow! Okay, I like the shield battery, though. Stasis Wards would be nice, but he doesn't have the energy of the Pulsar Beam. Oracles, hello, 4Jumi. 4Yumi. Here come the Queens, though, and the Oracle's taking a bit of a beating. Battery overcharge is available, but he doesn't have energy on that Nexus. He does on another, so he could activate it. Would prefer it on the back one if he does. Oracles could go down to the left and are going to hold position down there. Honestly, Big Daddy Immortal helping out quite a bit against the Queens with the Stalkers, but the Oracles are in some trouble. 4Jumi can build Zealots now if he remembers. Okay, he is remembering a bit. Queen's slowly going down, but everything's getting surrounded. Or Jimmy just doesn't have the gate count or availability of warpins. Yeah, it's a lot of lings off 38 supply for sure, Logic. Or Jimmy's still holding the lead with the workers. This is very much so all in. Photon cannon coming out. Archon's there. Oh, yeah, this is a hold. This is a hold. Or Jimmy's like, you know what? Heck on you for game one with my meme build. We're playing it standard. And an immortal and a shield battery. With battery. Wow, he has battery overcharge available. Yeah, this ain't looking too hot for Fion. He's gonna try to drone. He's so behind though. Like, I know Zerg's pretty good with the droning, but when you lose all those queens, literally like every queen, you're pretty dead. Let's take a look at the gate count though. More coming online. This may be a shot for Fiat, but I don't really see it. This is very, very much all in feeling. You guys, that's classic Fiat. I don't know if Fiat's... It's cool to see him spice it up, because I've always known... He's always been a pretty straight-laced player, at least in the past. But obviously our boy's getting older, and he's changing his tune a bit. Oh my goodness. Donation stalker. Archon's putting some work in. Fortunately, he could go for a fourth base. He is going to scout that there's a fourth hatch. Truthfully, he could. I think he's just going to go full send. Not really, like, super risky, honestly. I think if he does, he's fine. He's got the larger army. It's a good read, but he needs to plug up this wall. Yeah, not again for Jumi. Not again. Okay, Fiat doesn't go into the natural. Forjumi's just going to push out. And a move. But I think this is a deserved A move after that hold. Pretty good hold from Forjumi. CAA and send it. Charge a lot of Mortal Archon. Yeah. I mean, considering what he held, I think he absolutely should be in this position. There's Psionic Storm available too as it goes on to the Queens. Well, not so much on the Hydras. Gets a couple. I think this is all going to be cleaned up pretty shortly. Another Storm. Another Archon trying to be morphed in. One High Templar dangerously done, but it doesn't matter. Forjumi's going to take game number 2. Very well done. Nice hold, Jumi. All right. As I said, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Let me check my phone. Oh, my girlfriend's not feeling good. Rutro. It's not good. So we got Art versus Cham coming up. We got another PVZ. Different Zerg. And we still even have one Terran in this group. This group's actually pretty fucking based, if I'm gonna be honest with you. We got Fiat, we got Jumicus, we got Bion, we got Cham, and we got Art. Not too shabby when you have 5 players on it. Guys, bear with me just another minute again. I'm gonna go stretch and rest the eyes for a minute. I literally have to do this now, because I'm getting old. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I had to kick the AC on in the other room. I am here with our next series. Art versus Cham. It should be a good one. It should be a good one. Game 2 of, or it was game 1 or 2 with 4 Jumi and Cham was pretty based. 12 pool, like you don't see that every day on Post Youth. We're not going to be starting on Post Youth here, though. We are not. All right, here we are, guys, on a fresh series. Let me make sure that's updated. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura. In the pink, Protoss probes. Give it up for our Polish Protoss. It is Art. Wow. And his opponent in the upper left-hand corner in the red. Droney Drones. Our Mexican Zerg, Mr. Cham. GGGLHF is called. And no response from Art. Wow. Meow wow. Exactly. Should I throw in a bitch? Bitch. Alright. Where's Gene Sim? I don't know. Somebody check on paging Gene Sim. If we say his name 3 times, he'll come in. Gene Sim. Gene Sim. Gene Sim. He'll show up now in the future. It happens with Fractal, too. Unironically, I'll be like, where's Fractal? Has anybody seen him? I know you get busy. We all get busy when we have stuff come up. When I look in chat, GL, go fuck yourself, asshole. The Colossal Cult. I've thought that in the past. It was funny. Unironically, I remember years back. Why does he say that? Like when I lose the same Smurfy dude or whatever, I'd be like, why the fuck are you saying GL all the time? Hello, King Stark. What's up, buddy? Prob's getting a little harassed here. Welcome in. Let's see what happens. It's the core going down. Standard opener. Death Aura, pretty good Protoss map, not gonna lie. This map is actually... I didn't mind playing it for Zerg, too. It was a little annoying, but compared to a lot of stuff now... how things are now, it's not too bad, but it is kind of nice to be able to defend some cheeky builds a little easier. Mr. Green! Is Dave winning? Yes, Mr. Green. When they cheese? Yeah, exactly. When you're either getting someone severely higher ranked than you or cheesed. It's the worst feeling for some reason. Psychological battles, man. It's just a little thing. All it is you're still wishing them good luck and have fun, but in your own way. Wow, look at this. Cham. He wants to get that third base. He is not going to get blocked from shit. Probe making its way back. First depth coming out. Stargate opener from Art for game 2. How you doing? Calm down. Cheese Grommet. Calm down, for God's sake. Calm down, for God's sake. All right, Cham. Just, not Cham. Art actually is playing it safe with his Adept. Is a Void Ray opener from Mr. Art. He could be hiding something. Could just be going to a standard Stargate play, killing the Overlords and maybe getting into Cham's head. Cham playing very standard. Metabolic boost about 75% done. His third hatch is going to finish up here in a little bit. And he's just droning. Let's see what Art is cooking. I have a sneaky feeling he's just going to go Oracle. That other pylon. Not 100%. Yeah, he's going into an Oracle, and he's going for a third base. And he's using the Adept to defend. And Cham's pulling back the Overlord. Alright. He's poking around for Overlords a bit, but not really crazy at the moment. Wait, whoa! Wait, Cham just left? What happened? Wait, whoa. Well, we gotta go back, guys. We gotta go back. Why did he... Did he cancel his hatch or something? Alright, let's speed this up. I have to check, guys. Did he cancel his hatch accidentally in the last second? Because... Why did he leave? Well, I don't have an additional replay, so for some reason he felt he lost the game. They obviously could play it back from replay if they had a connection loss, but that was strange. Yeah, the internet cut out, but we don't have another game. I have another game, like the second game, but not a third. No takebacks? Apparently not, Stealth. Apparently not. All right, let's get into game number 2. I guess that technically goes to Art? I don't recall that being in the rules, though. Very strange. Sibajan, that's not a migraine. That's called a hangover. You were drinking schnapps and beers and ciders. You were pretty messed up, and you accidentally got into Discord with us when you didn't want to. You were struggling to get out of it. Actually, I've done that before without being drunk. Yep, Sibajan was fucked up today, guys. All right, here we go. Good into game number 2. Feel better, amigo. All right. Well. Just kidding. Just kidding. I totally didn't go into the first game again. Actually, that was the second game. It's listed for... I don't know why this is putting them first. Oh, no. Okay, so guys, I'm not wrong. They play it back, but they don't play a third game. So apparently we're on Death Order again. Maybe they play it out. Not really sure. But they didn't give us another game. Spoiler, I didn't mean to spoil, but in this case, all I can tell you is there's no third replay, which is unfortunate. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Order again. Wait, I think, okay. They resumed from replay. Guys, I'm going to speed it up. This is literally the same one. I'm 100%. So they resumed from replay. We're gonna at least get closer to it. There's 3 something. All right, here we are. Close enough. We're 3 minutes in. I gotta slow it down a bit. Yep, we're on the right speed. Apologies, it's not my fault. We're just resumed from replay this game. Do you drink Serenel or is it Saranac? Saranac, Alex Barker. Alex Barker. Are you from Barker? I had a friend of mine from the town of Barker. A couple friends of mine from the town of Barker. Yeah, I do like Saranac. It's seasonal. I'm drinking Blueberry Blonde. Game's been recovered from replay. Okay. So, I don't know. Void Ray making its way out. So maybe Cham had some internet issues. Ah, from Germany. Saranac is a Utica, New York beer. From the FX Matt Brewery here. Oracle isn't going to see the Overlord, or maybe not. Yeah, I don't hate this. The Void Ray stand back for defense. Dep's going to defend the 4 Lings. As is the Void Ray and the Dep down here. Oracle not getting... Oh, no! Art almost donating an Oracle. Utica, where the office gets burns down... Well, the office gets burned down in the office. Home of steamed hams on The Simpsons. Gotta taste the Dave Testa IPA, if there was such a thing. Absolutely. I would love to make my own beer, honestly. Okay, we're going to Mortal Archon Charge Lot, I'm assuming, but no Forge. No Geordie LaForge going down for Mr. Art. as we get into it right here. I say that, it comes down after. Just later, +1, but we have +1 already started for Cham. It may not matter. Chrono Boost is a factor. Steamed hams is an Albany expression, exactly. It's still a New York thing. Steamed hams is, but the meme continued is he goes, well, I'm from Utica and I never heard. It's more of an Albany expression. All right, Void Race here, and as we get into it, 4th hatch going down. Hydra's coming, muscular augments on the way. As charge is approaching completion, and +1 is quite late. Okay, that's actually a little later than I think it could have been. Ooh, Archon drop. 2 Zelly boys. So he wants to go poke and prod at the 4th hatch. It looks like drones will be going down. If he times this, he's almost going to catch him. Oh, Hydras are here, though, and he's going to have to be careful with these Archons. Archons and Zealots getting a couple kills, but he's got to really save this 4 prison. He's got to save it all. Alright, does evacuate. Just trying to get that harass down. I wouldn't hate some Storm with this. Dave tested Diamond Pale Ale IPA. How does that sound? I think that sounds pretty accurate. You know, I feel like my trademark's in jeopardy. After Roddy got me, Mullen does like his DTs more than me now. But you guys don't know the old Dave. Unironically, I am a DT. But it could be Dave Testa's Dark Templar Pale Ale. I'm not much of a Pale Ale guy normally, though. Every so often. Old Brew Dave with strong notes of bitter tears and cigarettes and dirt. Yeah, a little bit of cat hair in there too, maybe. A lot of gateways. This is going to be a Mortal Archon charge. Where is the Storm? He's forgetting his Storm. Amigo, we need to see this Storm being researched. It's not. No Psionic Storm for Mr. Art. Pale Ale over IPA, yeah. That, you know what, Fractal, you gave me thinking. I might actually get some Pale Ale. I always forget just regular Pale Ale is a thing. All right, Observer's getting some work done. There's no Overseers out for Cham. And Art's army's getting okay, but Cham's obviously going to be leading these Zerg. Tons of gates for Art. And at some point, though, okay, Cham's sending it. Cham's going to have centrifugal hooks. He's going into +1 melee. Stasis Sport. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Does a great job catching a lot of these links here. Static defense is going to continue to come down the walls. That's a full wall, too. It's a brick house. Oh, it's a brick house. All right, Zealot going out the Scout's going to see all these banelings soak up about 3 or 4. Another gate going down for Art. Banelings are here, though. They can bust through that, I think, with the +1 melee. Maybe. Archon will take care of them. Wow. Look at Archons. But look at Zerg. Are we going to see a nice race out of Mr. Art? Or will these Immortals and Archons in the one Void Ray? And this Storm was... Yeah, he forgot Storm. He forgot Storm. He has these high tap. He might as well have made another Archon or 2. Unfortunately, that be that. Battery overcharge is not available. Oh, well, does he hold? Does he hold? Art does have more workers. Cham's at 54 from the counterattack. 21 drones fell to that Warp Prism and a Zealot run by, I'm sure of it. I know I missed it. But that's exactly what happened. You hate IPA that's taken over the entire beer. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why it's... I get the bitter taste, I get the stuff, but, like, come on, like, ales. I'm more of an ale guy. The drones were fighting at the 5th. Yeah. See what happens when I get distracted. This is why Chicken Man and I make a good team sometimes. Alright? You know damn well my boy Montana does pretty similar. Actual facts. Alright, a fleet beacon did come down. We got a mothership coming. Warbane's coming. Cham's taking a serious hit in the economy. And he's going to have to send it again. Decent amount of Hydras. Decent army supply, but Art might be able to muster more up as time goes on. Adept actually still alive is going to scout this with 1 kill. He's going to go down. Wait, that was actually not the greatest use of Banes, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Stasis Ward helps, but it doesn't get the Hydras. Can't have everything. Oracle's going to stay alive for now. Battery Overcharge should be available now, but there's no energy right here. Oh, Stasis Ward saves the day, but 6 probes are falling. Cham started... Oh, he kind of droned for a second. That's weird. But he's literally, like, pretty much full send. Nice, juicy storms, and the mama ship is coming. Battery Overcharge was activated. Storms are... looks like they're going to be available in a second. Yep, he's got more. Cham going to reposture and reposition. Overseer is on the way. But right now, it's not available with this army. The Observer is going to see this push. And Art... Well, he could even recall. That's kind of awkward. So he will have 2 recalls available from the mothership and elsewhere. His Cham's army is just massive. Art kind of picking up an army of his own, getting 1 carrier out with this. Damn. Cham's really trying to make something happen, but this is literally the brick house build. Not the brick for the Terran build, but Jesus. I don't know. The Hydras eventually just overtake the wall here, though. He's going to lose a lot of gates. They bought him time earlier. Art should still be fine. Gets a couple more units out. Has to be careful. Has some storms available. Catches the Lings in the front. He might need it for the Banes. Okay, we do have the slow field zone and the cloak. He's going to help save some of the probes for now. There are Banelings here, but GG's called. Art's going to take it. All right, unfortunately, that's all we have of that series. They resumed from replay and forgot to play another one, I guess. Oh, well. We got more For Jumi coming up here. Guys, let me take a minute to talk about OSC. OSC's been around forever. We have merchandise. And to help tournaments like this, go to oscesports.com. We actually have merch, though, now. I'm going to show you. Boom, 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 boom. Take a look. Here you have it. You can also help by becoming a member for $5 a month even. You have access to tournaments, giveaways, all sorts of stuff. You can be a Ko-Fi member, and for certain dollar awards for a monthly commitment, you can get merch. This allows you... There's 2 different memberships. Okay, the 12-month membership and the 6-month membership. 12-month is $60. 6-month is $40. But you can actually buy the merch now. Take a look. We just had hoodies added, jackets. We got jerseys of 2 types. And, yeah, it's been around for a while. They actually have Hearthstone tournaments, too, funnily enough. Dark won last year's championship, not the Masters Cup. The larger tournament they put on. There's King of the Hills. You'll see Wardy and the Cranky Ducklings doing them. The mid-season playoffs. Chicken Man, myself. Just Jordan, too. And Rising Star, which Just Jordan typically gets, amongst other things. From time to time, they have 2v2 tournaments, etc. All right. Anyway, more For Jumi coming up against Bion this time. Bion, believable. That's how For Jumi is going to play, ironically. He's going to play Bion believable. All right. Let's get into game number 1. Here we are on Crimson Court. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. Representing Shopify Rebellion in the blue. It is Bion. And his opponent in the upper right-hand corner. In the green, representing the Platinum Heroes, is For Jumicus Maximus. All right, all right, all right. All right, looks to be a pretty standard opener. Forjumi looks like he might go for a gate scout. He might not. Nah. Says, fuck it. We don't need to scout here. We're going to pretend we're Zerg and have overlords. But we don't. We're Protoss. Double gas from Beyond. Nobody surprised here. Forjumi, if you're still awake, I know you're not feeling good. I'm just wondering. Okay, now I'm not wondering. Forjumi's going double gate, double gas. I don't even have to ask now. Is he going to go like 3-gate robo or something? I was hoping. I would have loved the base proxy Stargate, but when you're up against a double gas Terran, that usually doesn't work out so well. The Princeton University doesn't work. I kind of like this from Jumi, though. All right, probe making its way down. He's definitely got to be proxying. The Reaper can be annoying, and it is going to be pathed right to the proxy pretty much. It's about 50% complete. Cybernetic score not even done yet. This map's kind of tough to proxy on, to be honest. Like, not necessarily. Gotta get creative. I think off-pathing's a little better. Like, it's a good spot there. Oh, Beyond is buying him time. Double Adept opener, another proxy gate. Forjumi's gonna send the probe right out. Double Adept opener. Warp gate. Beyond's not even gonna go for it. He wants to chase down a probe if it's there. He wants to get damage done and get a scout. Most importantly is you need a scout. This could be 4-gate. Like 3-gate blunt. What are we getting into? Forjumi's cooking. Ah, the misclick. No. I don't hate the splitting of the adepts. Nice save on the probe. Did I jinx myself? I did not. 2 more adepts are coming. Beyond is kind of safe against this stuff for now with the Cyclone. With 4 adepts. The 4 adepts can get some work on a Cyclone a little bit. Forjumi going for another prize. Is he going to proxy a Dark Shrine? Is he going to proxy a Dark Shrine? We don't see anything being researched here. It's got to be a Dark Shrine. For the Twilight? No shot. It's, oh my god, that Reaper's got to be making Forjumi mauled. It is a Dark Shrine. Forjumi pulling out more memes today. Tech Lab coming down, Starport coming out. Gobs!
Hey!
Thank you for the raid.
To have some fun!
Another Protoss, bruh. It's Goblin. My buddy Goblin. Make sure you give him a follow. How was your stream, bud? Were you playing StarCraft or were you playing Stormgate? Goblin and Forjumi today. How you doing? It's Vera now. Goblin's probably tired, but guys, every time Goblin loses a game, it's my fault. We've established this some time back. Forjumi doesn't have a robo, by the way, guys. I'm just gonna say here, he takes this base for some reason. He's playing hopscotch. He goes from his main, he skips his natural, takes the what I'll call 5th base. Could be your 4th. But yeah, big raid, thank you, Mr. Gobs. I don't know how much I like this for Forjumi, truthfully. That said, Beyond isn't going into a Raven right now, and typically Beyond does like to do so. Oh, Beyond with a fake medevac. Let's go. Oh no. Forjumi, you've abandoned your probe. Charge, you know what'd be great? Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, the mind games. You know what'd be great, guys? Shadow Stride. We don't see that at this level of gameplay that often, but Shadow Stride would be Omega-based. Ay. Bien finally lands his... Oh, I love this. He's hiding the DTs. If he can sneak the DTs in, this is great. He might be able to get depths snuck in there, maybe. Maybe. It's a trap. Medevac search in charge being researched. Forjumi. Actually, the medevac was kind of a scout. Where's the scan? Oh, on the DT? Yeah, Forjumi definitely lost the DT. My bad, guys. 4 adepts will be blocked. The other DT is there. Another scan is going to be used for Jumi. Ah, loses it. He doesn't have the greatest economy, obviously. But he's going to go into Chargy Boys. Well, there's no stim where we're at here for Bion. He's going to hide behind tanks. The medevac's going to come out. Stimless Marine. Stim, I say that. Stim's being researched, but quite late, obviously, from how Bion had to play this out and how his build was. All right, more Dark Templar coming 5 gates. Holy smokes, 4 Jumi is memeing here. Okay, this time it is not. Oh my god. This is not a free pass for 4 Jumicus here. Bion says, this ain't no empty medevac this time, because... Yeah, 4 Jumi's in some trouble. He could have recalled. He could have recalled. Actually, decent pullback on the probes. Doesn't really lose much. A couple workers. He doesn't have much. And Bion, not enough. Yeah, Stim's coming and stuff. This is going to be a little rougher on this economy. And Bion can just go harass the main. Wouldn't hate another gas or something. I mean, Forjumi's basically... He's all in at this point. He could leave... I mean, he could have left the stalkers back at the main. Or, like, recalled stalkers. He still could. Ah, here comes Bion. Could warp into DT, maybe, if he has the supply. Doesn't have the gas. 2 gas for this is, kind of rough. Oh, no! The Sim City. Too good. Not like this, guys. Jumicus is unable to breach the super battery of Terran. GG. Bion takes it. And at least he was a sport about it. Because he knew he memed. Good job, Jumi. But Bion takes it. Alright, guys. Welcome everybody in. We're getting into our next game in just a minute. Love it. Yeah, true. Big Sag for the probes, Jumicus. You love it, Kybrit. How you doing, Kybrit? Ay, 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 ay. Alright, let's get into game number 2. You got 8 shades darker today. You're out in the sun. Dave's had like no sun this summer. It kind of sucks. To be honest. I need to get my ass out. Get away from this shit. Oh, I almost gave my boy a point just because of how based his build was. But anyway. Bottom right-hand corner. Probably my favorite Terran. Shopify Rebellion in the blue is Bion. And one of my favorite Protoss. Friend bias here. He's pretty good. From Dick Boy and Platinum Heroes. He's a big parting fan. It is for Jumi. You know, guys, did you know that Parting's a big Dave fan? You guys may not know that. Parting's actually a big Dave fan. Not for StarCraft 2, though. I'm Parting's favorite Red Dead Redemption streamer, guys. For Jumi going double gas again. He's going to cheese Bion. What's he cooking in game number 2? I joke a bit, but you know, he is my boy. All right, thanks for the follow. Voice of all, voice off all, voice off all. Interesting name. All right, what's Jumicus cooking this game? Proxy Stargate? It's got to be Proxy Stargate. Nightshade, an old map, by the way. You guys may notice, not the current map pool, a map pool for everything. One thing I like about these tournaments, it's not always a veto process on what's currently available, and honestly, I like these 2 maps. We actually had some in the last year with Eternal Empire, even still. I can see the Zerg. I can just imagine the Zerg players in chat just mauling, thinking of Eternal Empire. For those of you boomers that have been around. Double gate again. It's going to be a Twilight. Jumi going DTs again. unironically, back when I was playing on this, when I was even lower level than my scrubby ass is now, this was more or less the build I used to do on this map. Back in the old days. No? What do you got? Proxy something. Alright, I want to see what it is. If it's proxy 111 DTs, that'd be extra based. But it's not gonna be. Here, what do you got? What are you cooking now? Let's see. This is the Forjumi we like. When he goes in, he can play super salad, super standard, and then even throw on crazy builds. Or he can go, you know what, we're memeing. We're having fun today. I'm playing against Bion. Cuckoo, what's up, buddy? I didn't cast your replay yet, by the way. Or your stuff that you sent me. Alright. Depth shading backward. I love this. I'm fumbling over my words. Ah, no, I loved it, but... Little risky play, but I think it would have been worth it just to fully extend and delay the CC. Delaying the CC off a double gas build is pretty big. When base DT trade, he is! It is Protoss 311 on one base. Omega based. Problem is, this is hard to defend when you lose it in depth. Right, he's gonna have one more. Second one's on its way. He doesn't have enough to block. He's trying to block. He's not gonna block. Another depth comes up, but one a depth versus 3 Reapers. There's a 4 Reapers, my mistake. It's a kind of one-sided battle, and Forjumi really wants to get something done. He's forced to warp in some adepts. When he really wants to save warpins for DTs, he loses 4 workers. Reaper Wall is gonna help. I don't know about full send him with the adepts. Send the warpers. I mean, he's just gonna be. What? No, Jumi, no! He recalls. He sends the warp prism. Poor Jumi goes in. Bion, does he have scans available? He does. Oh my god, he's just gonna warp it right there in front of his face. Ah, not like this, Jumi. Oh, SCV's good unit. GG, it's called. And Bion takes it just like that. Doing good, Cuckoo. Doing good. Doing good enough, I guess. I forgot about this tournament. I didn't forget, and then I did forget, and then chat was trying to tell me in the middle of a sweaty game for like 15 minutes. Which turned into half an hour, and I missed the messages of, hey Dave, what about the Masters Cup? People coming in. Is the Masters Cup still going on? Totally forgetting it. Well, that was a quick series, but we got more. All right, we got Bion versus Cham. This could be a spicy one, too. Our 7th series. We're just knocking these suckers out. Let's get into game number 1. Bion versus Cham. Bion versus Cham. You need to go refill my terps. Yeah, have a good one, Kai Brent. I don't know what terps are, but you have a good one. Good to see you. All right, here we are, spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Crimson Court in the blue from Shopify Rebellion. Ah, Terrapins. Yeah. It is Bion. His opponent in the bottom left in the red. He is Zerg. He's from Mexico. It is Cham. Bion going to Rax Reaper. Alrighty, guys. Let's see what happens here. I got faith in Cham here, too. Cham is still a pretty good Zerg player. Let's be real here. THC. Yeah. Flapjack, what's up, brother, man? How you doing? Who do you think's gonna give us the GG, man, Flapjack? Is it gonna be Mr. Cham or is it gonna be Bion? Whoa, Bion's rallying that. Whoa, okay. I think it was just a misclick. Maybe he accidentally hotkeyed his stuff. Cleaning the house, that's what I wanted to do today. And then I realized that a tournament, then I was like, well, I gotta stream. Then I forgot I had the tournament. I was kind of like, oh man, I got a tournament. I really want to get in. I really have to get in the cleaning mode. But we gotta go onto the calendar. Nice to see his wrist fully recovered. Yeah. I mean, it is a bit of a psychological thing. It seems like during bigger events at this point. But yeah, Beyond be grinding. He's been playing a lot lately. All right, not to sidetrack, but thinking of that, one player I've not been seeing a lot of, I don't think anybody has been, is Hero. I think Hero's been cooking behind the scenes, but I could be wrong. Maybe he's just been busy. Maybe the wife's got him on household projects. Yo, Beyond doing this a little different, go right into the reactor. Which makes sense. He just goes right into the reactor this time. A little different each time. Roach Warren from Cham. Cham's just going full send with roaches, which can be good or bad for 2-on-1. If Beyond was on the bottom side, that'd be fantastic for Cham. Yeah, exactly. I hope not too. I hope Stats doesn't, truth be told, because he just got back in. We saw it with SOS, and I kind of get it. That was a damn shame. Like, I get it, but at the same time, you know, they gotta pay the bills. Just think, you know, yeah. Hopefully, Hero's cooking some good shit. Yeah, exactly. Juicy gains. There's just, it sucks. Showtime's in kind of the spot he's in there too. I think Showtime's been playing incredibly well overall. Roach just gonna hop right over. Smart move from Beyond though. He's going right into Marauder production. He's got his bunker right here. Just a couple lings and Roach. Okay. These are going to be done a little before. He's cooking. Concussive Shell can be good, but I'm glad this is Stim, honestly. Reaper's still going to be annoying. 2 Reapers actually can be annoying to hold off the Roaches and Ravs. Or he can go behind. Yeah, look, he's going to buy every bit of time he can. Smart move from Beyond. Kind of rough for Cham. As this cooks. More Ravagers being morphed. He does have a metabolic boost, so Speedlings are pretty helpful here. But there are 2 Marauders out. A good amount of bio. Alright. Corrosive Vials do not take out the bunker. The boys are pulled. Cham may have to back off, and he's feeling very full sendy here with just 20 workers. Alright, Stim is going to complete for Beyond. His army's still growing. Cham's just pumping out units, but it's going to take quite a while to get across the map with slow Roaches. Speedlings, not so much. The thing is Beyond has Stim now, and he's macroing up. He's going into combat shields. Has the SCVs postured for repairs. Ultimately, with enough Ravagers, though, it's not going to matter too much. Cham. It's looking rougher and rougher for Cham. Doesn't have enough lings for even a surround with that. Not that like it matters for Stim, it seems, but one little bit of a surround can help out with Corrosive Vials. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be a quick one. GD is called, and Beyond going to take it just over 5 minutes. Pretty much, that looked almost effortless, honestly. Stim, pretty good upgrade. True. Bit of an effortless hold, it seems like, but it's not always so easy. Beyond just did everything just right. He scouted the Roach Warren. He saw the Roach. He just reacted immediately. All right, we got a game number 2. Hopefully this one goes a little longer. All right, ladies and germs. We are getting into it. Game number 2. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Post Youth. In the blue, representing Shopify Rebellion, it is Beyond. Mr. Terran, man. I don't think he would go 2 Rax Reaper on this one. His opponent in the upper right. He's red. Give it up for Cham, our Zerg man. And Beyond is up a point. Sorry. It's easy to play without Fog of War. I mean, True. A little confused, Stealth Vapor. How's Juicy Games doing, too? And Paulie, I gotta ask, how did you get the name Paulie that easy? Or did you have it for a long time? Because that's pretty base that you're Paulie. I've been thinking about that for quite a while now, and I gotta ask, how did you actually get Paulie? 2011 account? What a fucking legend. You've been around for a long time. That is Omega based. I would love to be Dave. Playing without Fog of War. Yeah, exactly. The Reapus. Beyond just gonna go for Reaper Fast Expand. Champ could do something cheeky. Problem is if you do like a Roach Ravager Headbutt on this map, it's pretty defensible. You could get cheeky with some drones or something, but it's not quite a great Roach Rav bust. Just travel through time and find Justin TV. Rufford, how you doing, Rufford? Welcome. Yeah. Exactly. No, I figured what 2010, 2011, that is Justin TV times. That's pretty base, though, that you've been on it so long. I'm guessing Rufford might be, too. Es posible. Salute. All right, Reaper makes its way into the main base. Well, actually, Natural will say, but pretty much main base of Cham. But Bion, are you going to throw away your Reaper? He is not. It's a little bit of damage taken. Oh, Ling is technically a trade. That is a good trade. Damn, you got a 2008 account? Were you watching on AOL, bro? 3cc from Bion. He's just going to play it very greedy. See the build? He could just be... Oh, he's going 2-on-1. 3cc 2-on-1 from Bion. Nope, 3cc 3 racks. I am wrong. Whoa, Bion. Getting spicier. Cham not really going for a third hatch here. He's going right into a layer. 3cc 3 racks. For now, for Bion. Oh, this is a different game for sure. Cham, not really sure where he's going, but he could get... Yep, he's going 2-base Muta. He is going to go 2-base Muta. And this is going to be a wild one. Wait, no. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Infestation Pit. What is Cham cooking? Ladies and gentlemen. We have an Omega base Zerg player right here. And an Omega base Terran player right here. Ah, interesting, Rufford. Damn, boy. Some OGs in chat. A Mega Fast Ultras would be sick. Yeah, that would be. But it's not going to be... Oh, Swarm Host against Bio. Why on earth would you do this? Ah, that's such a risky move, but this is like the only thing I've seen similar. I watched Boom and Florencio do it. Boom did it for chat when she was playing, when she was still playing. She actually did Mutas in the Swarm Host. Muta was the build. It was the dumbest thing I'd seen. She won the game, but it was not easy. But Bio against Swarm Host is never a good time for the Zerg. It's gonna be one dead Nidus. Queen gets... Oh no, Cham, why'd we shoot the Queen out? And he's gonna lose the Overlord. Guess what? Oh, Bion's right on top of the other. Stim is gonna be complete, and Melvin has his combat shields. This is another down Nidus. Oh man, Cham, I love the creativity. I don't know if I love the position. Bion scanning out just to make sure. Yeah, this is disaster. But also, Mega Fast Ultras would be pretty base to see. Funnily enough, the only other time I could think of that is I played Boom on ladder once too. Of course it's Boom. I actually beat Boom when I was like extra, even worse than I am now. Because I went proxy DTs against fast Ultralisks. But it actually turned into like a kind of long game. Alright, well, Locusts do a good job of keeping your bases in tow, but guess what? Marines do a good job of going across the map and saying, you know, we didn't really need that anyway. We're just gonna go stim and kill you. Road speed will complete, but it doesn't matter. Nidus comes out, Marines with no medevacs, no anything. Getting great damage because there's not a lot of units. The Swarm Hosts are forced to get into the Nidus. Wait, come out of the Nidus. Drop some Locusts. And get the hell out. What the hell is this game? Oh my god, guys. It's a disaster. Okay. Well, Locusts are on cooldown for quite a while, and Cham decides to just waddle his muffins away against Stim Marines. And build another Nidus. More Swarm Hosts coming. Roach Warrior number 2 coming down. He does have glial reconstitution. And this is not the choice spot for a Nidus. He wanted to evacuate. He could have just walked him back, honestly. The 2 Locusts will not be enough. He's trying to save the Swarm Host as much as he can, and he's going to drop a couple more Locusts, And Locusts, as strong as they are against mech and against structures, are not the greatest thing against Stim Bio. Dion makes Terran look really strong. I mean, yeah. It's pretty good. Cham is at least having some fun. I feel like Forjumi and Cham, like, must have been in the same mood when you played against Beyond Forjumicus. You guys were both kind of like, well, we're playing against Beyond. You know what? Let's have some fun with this. I hope you were having fun. That was really, you had really funny games too. But we appreciate a good show of funny shit. And more Swarm Hosts coming in. There is a Siege Tank. Hopefully Cham micros this, but he's trying to micro a bit over there. Siege Tank will go down. Yes, it will. That's about it. There's Beyond's on 3 bases, and Cham, I almost said Tam. Cham is perpetually on 2 bases for now. Oh no, the creep, the Overlord. The Roji's coming. Wait, where was that? Oh, okay. Okay, it's here. He does have Glial. Alright, this is where you want to pressure the 3rd base, if I'm not mistaken. Well, let's see. Cham's just in a really rough spot. He's got a huge army supply and technically can build 3 units, but the Siege Tank. Cham, we didn't use... Okay, now he's getting corrosive biles. He's going to be surrounded by bio with medevacs, and GG's called. Beyond's going to take it. Sheesh indeed, Flapjack. Sheesh indeed. I don't even know what to say about that about that match. Alright guys, give me just a moment in between again. OSC Masters Cup number 146. It's the second one I've done. $600 tournament. I got some skin into this. I need just a few minutes. It's probably a bad idea, but no, it's not. I need a few. That's all that she wrote for a moment, and we'll be back with Art versus Forjumi.
Giddy up.
Noah Gaines, thank you for the follow, and we got 3 more series actually. Yeah, 3 more series. Art versus Forjumi coming up, and guys, be like Noah, smash that follow button, be a superhero, and subscribe to my YouTube. Actually, have to update that. Thank you. I'll be right back. We got 2 kitties who are... Guys, actually, I do need just a couple minutes. As you can see, my cats are fighting. They're really hungry. One is really fat. The other one's really small and fluffy. Kitties need food. I'll be right back. All right, the cats are fed, and here we are. I'm in... Okay. Or I'm going to allow that, because it said hookers everywhere. Welcome, Frioja. FR100JA. You're in Antwerpena every weekend with hookers. In Belgium. Nice. Alright, we got our first and only Protoss versus Protoss matchup in this group. It is Forjumi versus Art. Welcome. Forgive the auto mod. I know it's a little whatever, but here... That wasn't so bad for the Dave stream. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's Monka TOS. We've said far worse here. Players have said far worse here. In Vienna every weekend with Danish pastries. Nice, Green. Nice. Alright, here we are. Let's get into this. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Site Delta in the pink. From Platinum Heroes, it is Art, our Polish Protoss. And in the bottom right-hand corner, probably just as good as the pizza maker as Big Gabe. And Platinum Heroes as well, in Germany. It's Forjumi. I'm just kidding about that. Forjumi's never told me he's made pizza. If you're still here, Jumi, I'm wondering. I can picture Forjumi and Gabe going like, Gabe, you gotta show me your tricks, man. How do I make that pizza marguerite? Gabe's pizza does look pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. That must get expensive. It does, true. Mr. Green's putting on the pounds, dude. He's eating all the pastries all the time. You were right, Kybrit's back. Oh, he's reading the chat. You're back, Hybrid. I thought you were gone.
Giddy up.
Thanks for the follow, Edu Goja. Edu Goja. Edu Goja? I don't know. Apologies for your pronunciation. You roll out and walk. I want to, dude. Like, I've been stuck inside all day. I made the mistake of laddering before. I was feeling the ladder. Forgot we had the tournament, and here we are. I was really looking forward for to at least get some cleaning done, but yeah. I think I even have a tournament next weekend. I don't. I'm a grown-ass man. Bro, you should be real. Especially in Dave's chat, bro. Mr. Kybrit. We're all a bunch of boomers here. We allow the kids in because they're usually the players. Some kids, you know, depending on who they are. All right, let's see here. Stargate opener from Art for Jumicus with the metagame proxy pylon. Art is gonna scout it? Question mark? No, he's not. Alright, for Jumi just going back, he's going double stalker. Double adapt follow-up. Okay, this is kind of based. So he's just going for an expansion. Double stalker and double adept follow-up is kind of cool. Art may... No, he's actually prepared for adepts, but it is going to be stalkers. For Jumi bringing a probe. Oh, the probe was to fight with 2 stalkers, but there's 3 here. That's kind of unlucky for Forjumi. That being said, if it was 2 stalkers and a probe fighting, that actually is 200 IQ, so Forjumi, very well done. Oracle is on its way out. We do have another Nexus going, well, both going for Nexus. Forjumi going Twilight this game. He's going Blink more than likely. Maybe not, but I'm thinking this is going to be Blink. All right, probe goes down. Adepts, I love this posturing with the Adepts. I don't think Art will be prepared. We do have a shield battery going down here. And the scouter pylon for the Oracle is pretty based. Art going, what's he doing? He's looking for proxies or something. Forjumi tries getting some work done. Gets a couple workers, but the Oracle is going to help in defense. That said, Forjumi does not lose any workers as a result. Scout, who's this? Who's that? I don't know. He'd be scouting. Art looks like he's proxying. But he's so far not. Maybe he's just getting a pylon? I don't know. Forjumi got Art really worried. And this Oracle does not have much energy. Forjumi does have 2 sentries and a stalker right here. Warp gate is completed. He's going to start mining his natural. His Art is as well. Art leading on a worker. Another Oracle coming in. It's funny, Art's posturing right next to the pylon that didn't scout. Thanks for the follow. Potato salute. Potato salad. Thank you for the follow. Potato salad. What language is that? Green might know. If not, what language is that, by the way? Potato salad. Potato salad. The salad part. I don't know. Oracle's gonna be scouted and denies the third base for Forjumi. Zard goes to drop his immediately. Alright, go with a little bit of pressure. Forjumi should have a little more. Oh no! Actually, these 4 stalkers can take out the metagame proxy pylon, scouter pylon of Forjumi, who is going to supply block him. Forjumi looks like he's going to go proxy. No, he's looking. I don't know. This has got weird. They're both playing a little nervous, it seems like. Forjumi going for a Dark Shrine. That means he is sure as shit going to proxy. Fortunately, it's not a proxy Dark Shrine. Wait, actually, that's not... Yeah. Forjumi's got it in his nap. Hallucination scouts the third base. Forjumi, the quite later third base. He's hoping to just win it. We got a Forge coming from Art. The Oracles still are alive, so there's detection. It is going to be recalled. Alright, Oracle's going to join the push. Art with a big push here. Forjumi does have Blink. Dark Shrine's going to finish up. Pylon. Ooh, is going to be scout. Oh, that was damn close to being scout. Oh, wait. Art scouts it with a probe.
I'm here in the shadows.
Charges being researched from Art. 3 DTs being morphed. The 2 stalkers are attacking it. Will the DTs finish? I believe so. But the 2 oracles are here. Art is anticipating Dark Templar. Oh, the DTs morph just in time. Very good for Forjumi, but the oracles are right here, and Art can see the DTs. That was a beautiful split, though. 2 of them are scouted, but the 3rd one is here. There is rev tags on cooldown. Will this DT get off the rev? No, it will not. A couple workers going to fall, but losing 2 Dark Templar is kind of rough. The other one falls for the rev tag. Another DT comes out. The other one is, oh my god, still alive. Forces another rev tag, though, but still, that's considerable losses for our German Protoss. 4 DTs fell for 5 workers. I don't think that is worth it for trades. Forjumi getting charge of his own. He's going into +1 with all the harass. Mr. Art forgot his +1. The army supply in favor of Art. This is looking kind of rough for Jumi's. Art is posturing for an assault with a proxy. Forjumi trying to get a robo. And it's a pretty big army. Thanks for the follow, Rufford. Appreciate it. We have one of the oldest people. I guarantee you got to be one of the oldest people to ever have a Twitch account. In 2008. Appreciate you, Rufford. Even Paulie in chat got shown up by being an OG. This is looking really rough for Jimmy. Stasis ward is even a thing. If Jimmy accidentally backs into that, that could be a lot of stalkers. Oh, Forjumi just missed it. Oh, no. Talking about I was going to say, that's a beautiful hold. It kind of is, but losing 4 stalkers in stasis is kind of rough. Still, Forjumi has the numbers. He reinforces. Battery overcharge holds. He's going to have +1 further, faster. Stalkers coming. I think somebody forgot you had charge. If Art got a little Zealot run by in there, I think that could have got some extra damage for him. The 2 Oracles are still a threat. Forjumi does have a Photon Cannon, though, which can help a bit. Art is going to reinforce very quickly. Forjumi should blink away and back off. He wants to duke it out and take the fight. Art is a ways away from +1. Forjumi not getting +2 yet because he wants to take it and go full send. Zealots here. Looks like they had a bit of a lag. It's technically true except for Justin. Ah, yeah. Gotcha. You were saying it's like a pirate team. Pirate, I believe you said. 2008. I was busy in school and working 3 jobs and playing guitar. I was not playing StarCraft 2. StarCraft 2 was even out in 2008. I was playing some Brood War every so often, but I was a busy young lad. When I was a young lad. 4th base is done. Art fixing his saturation. Fort Jumi, actually, he's down in workers. He's doing okay in army supply. He's doing okay in upgrades. It's not over. The economy lead for Art can be rough, but Fort Jumi might be able to find a position to push. Getting the 4th base is good. He does have the immortal production. Fort Jumi rebuilding the pylon. I love that. The scout fort. The oracles, which are still one oracle still alive, but B for warp prisms. Fort Jumi's push is scouted. There is a warp prism with us. He's got a couple DTs. Wouldn't hate some zealots. I mean, realistically, at this point, it's going to be more stalkers. But that big zealot push wouldn't be too bad. Oh, thousands before you. I got you. Not just in TV. Still, impressive. Very impressive, Rufford. Fort Jumi eats a stasis ward. His Archon gets trapped behind it. He is going to get a little bit of information. Okay, there is an observer, so Fort Jumi's observer is probably going to go down. Yeah, he's got to be careful. He's going to lose it. Art with some good information, though, too. I got to hand it to him. But Fort Jumi's armory's larger. His +2 is going to be kicking in faster. Oh, Fort Jumi canceled charge. Okay, that he canceled charge earlier. He definitely was researching it. Battery overcharge is activated, and this is going to be a hell of a fight for Fort Jumi to take. He's starting to lose his lead in army supply, but the battery does go down. Big Daddy Immortal's helping out, but the supply lead is still retained for Art. +2 gonna kick in here eventually. Fort Jumi should probably back off a little bit and reconsolidate. +3 started for Fort Jumi immediately. I wouldn't hate a Robo Bay going down for one of them pretty soon here. We're getting to that time of the game. Disruptor o'clock. Alright, Stalker's moving around, getting their positioning. Fort Jumi still doesn't have charge. Looking like a casual slow zealot. Getting phase disrupted. Or Prism going out. Fort Jumi still doesn't have charge. Shadow Stride being researched by Art behind this, as is his +3. We're going to be getting a couple DTs in. There's no... Why did I say that? There's a photon cannon in the front. Fort Jumi might be able to get in the main base. There's a photon cannon there, but still, Art taking a 5th. Fort Jumi just has Scouter Zealots. He's been cautious, and this is 4 DTs. Fort Jumi still retaining a lead here. Wouldn't hate some Chrono Boost when he can. For either of them, truthfully, but that being said, Art's 5th base is going to come kind of nice, maybe? Oh, DT's moving in. Fort Jumi has the Scouter Zealot, but they just walk right by it. There's no alarm. This could be a little rough for Fort Jumicus. And do we have any other observers? He has 1 observer. It's the other reason Robo Bay is good for late game. Observer speed is almost a necessity. Oh my god, that's rough. It's basically a necessity in PvP late game. For this very reason. And Shadow Stride is going to kick in, so these DTs will be able to blink in on top of this base. And even with the photon cannon and a battery, it's going to be rough. Fort Jumi's sending, as is Art. DT's getting work done on the 3rd base. Photon cannon helps a little bit, but doesn't even kill one still. Fort Jumi has more army supply over here. Has to be cautious in this fight. Art's going to pull back and still get harassed with the DTs. Fort Jumi going into a Robo Bay. Loses 26 workers, but they're both losing them. Fort Jumi got out of position here to the right. I think that was not the call. He's pulverized it into the main base of Art. They're both supply blocked. It's pretty freaking close. Art has the larger army. The Fort Jumi's just everywhere. DT's just slashing through. Art has some of his own. The supply block is preventing this observer coming out from Fort Jumi. Fort Jumi totally obliterating the natural. He loses his 4th base due to the first assault. The DT's in the 3rd. And Art's main going down as well. This is actually a really close one. Or Jumi's supply block is down, but let's see. Observer's gonna make its way out. Jumi's kind of stuck here, but not totally. Like, oh my god, he's gonna deny +3. That's huge for Jumi. He's gonna have a +3 advantage. The DTs are annoying, but truth be told, I think Jumi's in a better spot. He has most of his infrastructure. Even going for another Robo is going for a Disruptor. Zealot makes its way in, but no, those are Jumi's units. Jumi has to be careful, but I wouldn't hate to consolidate and recall. Well, it's almost too big of an army to recall completely. And he's going to have high ground advantage after it. You could even make Archons, honestly. Like, I truthfully wouldn't hate Archons. Just for how this is. It's a lot of Stalkers and stuff, but... I mean, I guess he can win in Detection, but there's an Oracle, there's an Observer. Disruptors are out. The DTs must have came back home. Or Jumi trying his best to micro out of his Arts. Kind of behind with that +1 advantage of Jumi. It's kind of nice for him. Observer is helping. The DT is getting good damage points, and Art's really losing his army, but Jumi just lost. No, he didn't. He's just taking it. Jumi is going to take this, I think, right here. Art doesn't have much production. He's rebuilt gates. He has a Cyber Core, but 3 gates and a core. Jumi on his doorstep is kind of rough. Stasis Ward could be pretty big for Art. We'll see what happens. Jumi does have a... Now that we can observe speed, I'm going to say that looks pretty fast, but that's not the case. Jumicus does not have... Yeah, this is where I would say Archons might be okay. DT trips the Stasis Ward. He doesn't go down to the Photon Cannon just yet. Art's going to build a Robo and a Forge. 2 Robos and a Forge. Jumi's getting together with his Disruptors. Clearing the rocks. That's actually a smart move to take the fight a little better. It's going to be a little better engagement for him this way. Another Disruptor coming. Jumi's going to long distance bide because he's mined out of his main base pretty much completely. Stand close. Art leads in the income, but it doesn't really matter because the army supply is 2-1. Jumi cleans up even more with the Disruptor. Jumi says, no, Mr. Art. This game ain't going to you. Art's trying his damnedest to make something happen, but it's 17-64 army supply, 44-97. It was getting close. Jumi just made stronger moves. Art did manage to get this base up here too, but I think he's just not fully... He knows. He's got to know. He's trying to process the L. Trying to get stuff in for his next game. At the end of the day, GG is called. Jumi is going to take it. Very good stuff. That was a banger of a PvP, honestly. Getting into the late game, got very close in some sides. Jumi actually defending well. Playing from behind and actually finding some really good footing. Very, very well done. You guys, give me just a momento. How's everybody doing, by the way? Everybody good in the hood? I need just a minute. Stretch. Alrighty. Here we go, guys. Game number 2. After this series, we have 2 more. 2 more behind it. We're going to have a ZVZ as 1. Cham versus Fiat. Some other stuff. You're 3 months behind reconciling your bank accounts. There could be sorts of... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I have some stuff I've been neglecting that everybody else in the country's done. Fractal. Put it that way. All right, here we are. This man took game number 1. A hell of a PvP. Representing Platinum Heroes in the teal is Jumi. And his opponent in the bottom left, he's pink. He's also Protoss. Give it up for Art. His last name's actually Vandalay. Don't let Liquipedia fool you. Art Vandalay. He's an importer-exporter when he's not playing Protoss. Alright, anyway, here we are. This could be a one-gate expand. Not too uncommon on this map. Is not going to be the case for Art so far. I mean, you could. You can get the second gas, stall out the Stargate, and still take it a little earlier. Or get the Stargate and take it at like 215, 210, 215. Kind of max pack style sometimes. Second pylon going down for Mr. Art for Jumicus. He's double gating it. Ooh, has a delayed cyber core. He doesn't have the money for it, but he's going to drop it pretty quickly after. Art is going to one gate, so. Wait, who's winning that probe fight? I think for Jumi's winning that probe fight. I don't know. It's close. It was close. Shields are regenerating. Uh-oh. Mr. Zealot's coming out for Fort Jumicus. Wants to get that expansion, or for Art rather. He wants to get that expansion. Art looks like he will. Fort Jumi could still just take a Nexus if he really, really wants to. In this case, he sees the Zealot. You can hold off on some units, I feel like, but see, I don't think that's going to be the case. Probe is still going to be out. Zealot was canceled. Sentry is getting chronoed. This could be annoying for Fort Jumi, though. If there was a block on his back base. Fort Jumi is going to scout this. This probe will go down. Tickled to death. Actually, now they're not tickle beams. In Protoss versus Protoss, sentries do a little bit more damage to the shields. I think it's fair to say they're no longer ticklers. They're zappers. They've upgraded to bug zappers, guys. Alright, second gate going down for Art. He's just playing a little greedy. Not really. It's PvP, though, so it kind of feels that way more than it is. But Fort Jumi is going to have quite a delayed expansion. Oof. Excuse me. Going for the gold base, though. Alright. High risk, high reward play. Not uncommon, but Fort Jumi's walled off from getting into Art's base. He's going to take a decent fight here against the Stalker. Second Stalker's going to poke out, though. Sentry's fighting the pile. Okay, I didn't even see that pylon from Fort Jumi. Excuse me, guys. Dave's sleeping on the job here or something. Technically, I'm drinking on the job, but this was my job. You know? Alright, here we are. Oracle is coming out for Fort Jumicus. Gets his Nexus. Alright, got a little hallucination. Alright, the Shades and be assisting to get this pylon down. Ooh, look at that battery overcharge. Use to heal the pylon to prevent the Stalkers from killing it with those Adept Shades. Is actually pretty smart from Art. A poet and didn't even know it. Fort Jumi's got to be careful. He's taking a bit of a beating on these Stalkers. Twilight Council actually not far behind Art. In fact, his is about the same, if not faster, than Art's. Pretty impressive from a guy that's a little behind there. He's going to be able to recall probes as down as he is for the moment. Down to the gold base. And while there's some gold minerals here, a gold base is going to mine out pretty well. Art, though, does have a proxy pylon. Fort Jumi still has his Oracle here. A second Oracle coming behind it. Let's take a look at the gas count. Art has a big bank of gas. Fort Jumi is going to be able to start blink at the exact same time. He's just enough. Jumicus recalled his probes. I'm just fine. Stasis ward going down. And Art is going into a Robo as a foul-up as well in case of DTs, I'm guessing. Maybe just to have Immortals for a push. But anyway. The two Oracles try to come in for it. Oh no, Fort Jumi, don't take that fight. He can kill that probe if he wanted to, but Fort Jumi trying to force him to take that stasis. He's going to try to go down to the natural. Oh, man, the oracles, though. For Jumi. He just wants to get a bunch of workers. He's going to do so. Man, saves the oracles for now. Very well done by Jumikis, but at the same time, 2 adepts came from Art, killing several of his workers. For Jumi's now down in workers. Does have gold, but still kind of rough. All right, Forge going down for Jumi, and we do have an observer coming down. Blink to finish slightly fat. Not really. It's going to be about the same. It's almost inconsequential, I'd say. Jumi can take his back base if he wants to for a third. Oracle sees it, but he did lose one down here in the mini-map. I just saw that. Sorry, guys. My hand was AFK from the mouse for a second. As we get into it. Both players have blinked. Jumi's kind of out of position with some of his stalkers, but he has more coming in for reinforcements. They can blink up from low ground to high. But Art has more reinforcing on the sides. Kind of a crazy little fight here. Jumi does lead an army supply, but Art has some pressure on the right flank as well. Observer coming out from Art. Okay, yeah, it is just the obs. +1 coming in for Art, too. For Jumi. Not really in that spot. Oracle getting 3 more workers, though, but Art has this third base finishing up here in a moment. Jumi's going to send it for a minute and try to get as much damage as he can. He wants to get good trades on stalkers, get whatever damage he can. He wants to force a cancel on the third base, which could be good. Stasis Ward going down behind it's pretty nice, and Big Daddy Immortal from Art is kind of necessary at this point. Base not going to go down for Jumi. Oh, the Observer catches the Stasis. Jumi does threaten this back, but because that +1 is not done yet, Jumi's on +none, getting a pylon out. He's, well, where is it? I don't know, he's just building in his base. He's wondering if he's reinforcing, but he is going to get the third. Jumi posturing to take his own. Eventually, pylon's just over here. He's going to back the hell... No, he's not going to back the hell off. He doesn't know where the Observer is for the moment, but I don't think he cares either. Honestly, this is a close one for the moment, but +1 is definitely rough not to have as this goes on. Jumi's just going to bludgeon in and try to take out the Cybernetics Core. Will get it. Another... No, Forge is dropping from... I don't know. Never mind. It is a cyber. I was like, that looks like a Cybernetics Core. I'm looking at the wrong side. Here we are. Adepts being annoying again from Art as he gets 4 workers with 2 Adepts. How did Art even get those? Oh, the proxy pylon over here. Jumi scouts it. Kind of a bit of back and forth between here. Guys, stick around. I know some of you don't like PvP. We have more coming. We have different matchups. We have a ZVZ coming. And I don't know who the last match is going to be. Can't remember. I lost track. Jumi does have the larger army supply, but is behind on the +1. +2 started for Mr. Art as a Dark Shrine finishes. Charge going down for both of them at about the same time. Jumi is going to get his third base in the back. So killing that third base is pretty important, pretty good for Jumi. As he's behind economically. Art has the workers, but he's first the long distance mine, and Jumi with this third base now can actually start pumping those workers out here and there. Dark Templar coming in, though. Jumi does have observe. Well, no, actually, that's Art's observers. Yeah. Jumi get another cancel. Sometimes that doesn't even matter if the army gets too big, too scary, too tech heavy. At the end of the day, Jumi is going to mostly get out of there. Forces a cancel again. The upgrade advantage for Art is going to be the scarier part. And the DTs as well. DTs morphing in from that pylon that was rebuilt over here as Art did sneak a probe in. There's no photon cannon and no observer right there. Jumi just getting an observer's forced to pick up the probes and go. The observer is coming out and 4 more gateways coming as well. All right, observer's making its way down here. No, it's not. Oh, there's one in the main base, too. 8 workers falling for Jumi is not the news he was looking for. As another Dark Templar comes in, Jumi is probably going to desperately want to get the recall down here at his gold base. The gold base has been mining out a little bit, but either way, DTs are everywhere. After he kills this one, he can surely recall the observer. Forjumi looks like he's in trouble. His Art's even getting a tech advantage. And another Robo Bay finishing up. He can go into Disruptors. And, I don't know how Jumi's going to do this. Even with that base lead for a while, he lost a lot of workers. He's behind in tech. He's behind in upgrades. Can Forjumi make a comeback? It's Colossus for Art. Forjumi's trying. Like, if he had more economy and he got a scout on this with, like, a hallucination or observer or something, he could have technically dropped another Forge. And gone double upgrades. Which is one way to play it out. You kind of catch up, or it kind of reacts where it's about the same. It's a wash when your opponent has +2 and you just have +1. It's not quite, but certainly helps. All right. Art with observers everywhere. Jesus. Jeremy cleaning some rocks up. Oh, he sees Art's observer, but gets the probe first. Or Juby wants to get every observer he can. Even if you aren't, they want to go in DTs. Killing that map information is pretty clutch. Jimmy does have charge lots coming out. Disruptor coming with us as well. Dark Templars and Archons being made. Extended Thermal Lance is almost complete as well for Art, as he is going to have +3 to Forjumi's +2, which isn't even done. Ah, man. Forjumi really would benefit from some disruptors if he could, but that economy, he just took too much of a hit. It's a good-sized army. It's going to be harder to come back from this position, I feel like. If Art takes a really bad fight, he could. With the 3 Colossus against Zealots and Stalkers, with all the Archons, the Disruptors, some Stalkers, some Sentries, it's going to be rough. Forjumi trying to go out with the War Prism. He is going to get Art's attention. And the Blink Stalkers are going to be off cooldown for a second more. Another one coming anyway. Ooh, Forjumi is going to lose this. Okay, maybe not. He's going to go in. Does he get a Warpin? His Art has a DT hitting the main base of Forjumicus. Jumi's taking a fight. War Prism goes down by Art. And, oof. One, the spicy meatball. As this big fight goes on, there's one DT just chiseling at the Nexus, chopping it down like Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan's midget brother, Pete Bunyan. All right. Can Forjumi hold? It's looking really rough. For our German Protoss, he is going into +3, but oh, look at this worker count. It's rough. Art taking a base. Disruptor gets a good connect. 7 workers falling for Forjumi and some Stalkers. He's down in army supply. He's up against, he's down in tech. Does take out an Archon, but doesn't matter. Observer maybe going down for Forjumi too, which is important to DTs, but 11 workers falling. I think we're about to see the end of it, guys. How you doing, young Pokey Gamer? GG. How you doing? Yeah, we had a couple raids today. I forgot we had the tournament, too. Usually we do okay, but I appreciate the support on the tournaments, and I appreciate Forjumi playing that. It's 1-1 for Forjumi and Art. We played on Post-Youth as Game 2, and Site Delta on Game 1 with some longer series. Longer games. We have another PVZ coming up. And guys, give me a few minutes again. I gotta stretch. I gotta move. I gotta figure some shit out. Not for this, just in general. I'm right here. We have a couple more games. I might look at some replays after. Moff wants to play me for his stonks he gave me in bits earlier. And I'll try to harass him up after too when we're done. And guys, OSC Masters Cup number 146. It's the group stage A. I'll be back in a few. All right, welcome, young Pokey Gamer and Kenny Tenson. We're going to be getting into Art versus Fiat in just a momento. All right, let's get into it. Art versus Fiat, game number 1. All right. Here we are, guys. Game 1 new series. Got a little bit of a PVZ this time, and we're still on post-youth. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. He's pink. He's Polish. He's Brodos. And his name isn't Peter. It is Art. He's on Platinum Heroes. Talk about an annoying use of alliteration. His opponent in the upper right-hand corner. In the yellow, he's Zerg. 15 hatching up again. Is Fiat still? I thought Fiat was on Platinum Heroes now. I guess still on Team Roddy. It's Fiat. Oh no, Fiat is on Team Roddy. What am I saying? All right, guys, we had another extractor trick. 15-15 for Mr. Fiat. It's going to be a gate scout from Art. I don't hate it. Checking the gold base. That's actually really smart on this map for the Protoss player in a PVZ. If it goes unchecked, sometimes the Zerg will get away with it. Alright. Honestly, on this map too, thinking of the distance, though it wouldn't do much, hilariously, you might be able to chrono boost the Zealot out to put some pressure on. Much like you do in a low ground Reaper Fast expand for Terran or Reactor first. Obviously, it usually wouldn't force a cancel for Zerg, but could at least be a little annoying. Maybe get a little pressure on Lings if you micro the Zealot and have the Adept out after too. Then you can maybe get some drones or force some lost mining time for a little bit. Alright. Couple probes coming out here. Where Mr. Artie's going to saturate his gases. He's usually a Stargate guy. He will go Twilight sometimes. I think in this case it might actually... It may be Twilight, but... no, I'm starting to think not. See? With the Overlord right there. Yeah, it's not going to be. He's starting to bank some gas. Alright, Nexus is going to complete in just a second. Looks like he's going to drop that Stargate and right now. Maybe. He's paying attention. Ah, there it is. Stargate goes down. Fiat is going for his third base. Ah, he's going for gold. He's a gold digger, guys. Fiat, I always knew you were a gold digger. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Adept making its way across the map. We shall see what happens. This is a shade. Oop, missed it. Is this going to force some attention away? Alright, looks like he's going to take a fast third. I don't hate it against the gold base, yeah. I don't think it's wise for the Protoss to take a gold base if the Zerg is as much as it's It's too easy to punish over here at that point in time by the time their third's done. Metabolic boost will be done, some things will be out to cook. And you're a little bit way defensively. Oracle is coming out. Another gate dropping. Oh, Art could reposition this Adept. See what happens is the Oracle is going to be out to help defend as well. It's probably going to... Nah, Fiat's backing off for some reason. See what happens. Here's the third hatchery finishes. Twilight Council goes as well. Fiat not pulling drones down to the gold base. He's going to start building them, I guess. He's oversaturated. He just doesn't want to risk it. The Oracle causing a bit of a threat right here. That's actually pretty smart of him not to right away. Oracle is going to chase down these drones, going to the gold after all, but nice save by Fiat, dropping 2 spores. 3, he may actually keep them and just waddle the spores down. 4th, I don't think he needs it. Nope, he's going to cancel. Just go tread on. Twilight Council going down for Mr. Art. Wait, did he cancel it? No, it finished. I saw the tail end of it, guys. Sorry about that. Resonating Glaives follow-up. See, he's going for the classic, kind of. He keeps Oracle production up a little bit and going into Resonating Glaives. This is the classic build. I think we're going to be seeing more of it. And when I say that, classic's been on a tear at times. One tournament, a couple tournaments actually, he had some deep runs. KSL, he actually went without losing a map and actually 3-0'd Dark. Literally using that build against every Zerg he played. I want to say it was it Solar as well? I think he 2-0'd Solar, and then he took out Dark. Going Oracle, Resonating Glaive Adepts. It's the timing, and it also is the bamboozle. Make the Zerg think you're going for Blink. The Adepts are all going to be scouted by the Lings, though, and yeah, we'll have some time to maybe protect. 7 roaches are popping, but these Adepts are moving pretty quick. 9 roaches popping. They're all not going to be at this gold base. Some will, some won't. The Adepts are going to do a good job against the Queens, forcing transfuses. The Adepts are going to finish their shade, taking minimal damage, but also having to contend against all these roaches. Actually, now this is not the greatest spot for Mr. Art, but he is going to shade it anyway. He's going to full send it. Wants to get damage, but there's a lot of roaches here. Adepts don't do great against roaches, let's be honest here. Armored units are not their specialty. As the shades continue on, how many Adepts will survive? Does some good damage to the roaches, actually. He ends up going to the main. Stasis Ward catches some high value there. The Oracle does not go down because I didn't catch that. Well done by Mr. Art. He's getting some good damage here. Oh, he's forcing more lost mining time, but here... okay. Adepts are trying to get work down in the gold base, and honestly, that should be the point of interest after. There's a Blink follow-up with +1 and Immortal Stalker Sentry, so he's kind of like just going for an Immortal Stalker Sentry push after. It's kind of normalizing a bit, but Fiat's losing some serious workers. He's at 46 drones. He is at a pretty good army size, and this may be a problem for Art. Robo Bay's done, though. He can go into Disruptors. In a weird way, I wouldn't hate him starting a Void Ray if and when he can. There's not... he's got the gas for it. The reason being is a lot of roaches. Yeah, the Immortals are good, etc., but they get surrounded by Lings. But having something that can't be hurt without... oh, no. Art. He really shouldn't have pushed out right there. Truthfully, Art should not have pushed out right there. He got surrounded. We all make mistakes, but that could be a costly when this army supply's low. And now, no, the Immortal's going to get another one. Losing 2 Immortals is rough. Like, when you're holding with these numbers, you need to keep every power unit alive that you have. Oracle doesn't have much pulse or beam energy. There's a couple of shield batteries. The photon cannon helping a little. The Queens are waddling in. It's 88 to 29 army supply. The Disruptor's coming. Zealots in the wall. There's no shield battery here. Sentry, does it land a force field? It does. But the Disruptor's trap. We could recall to the natural. Funnily enough, the Disruptor could be there. He's going to clean up some of the Lings, but can Art hold? Fiat's just dropping a hatch behind this, though, so he's really hoping to stay or get ahead, even though he's down on workers. Pylon going down means battery's going to fall. There's a forward-facing one that doesn't do much else. It's basically a front-facing baby chick of batteries. If this was Artosis' stream. And this low numbers, I know it sucks, but I don't think Art holds. GG's called. Fiat's going to take it. In a pretty scrappy game number 1. Bear with me, guys. I got to check one thing out. All right. I had a request on a Matcherino that I have for a tournament coming up. Another tournament. We have the Hyper 1 StarCraft League SC Evo open. So we have an SC Evo tournament coming. And it's going to be on alternating weeks of the Korean StarCraft League. I need to talk to him about that, too. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, man. I need to find the... ID. Ah, here it is. So we need to get some Matrino codes for that. I wonder if we have any for this. I gotta ask Eddie. Alright, anyway. Here we are, guys. Going into game number 2, another PVZ. Last one was pretty sick. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, ladies and germs, we're on Dynasty. And this man wants a point so desperately. Spawning the upper right-hand corner. He's pink. He's Protoss. It is Art. His opponent in the bottom left, he sure as hell ain't Pablo Picasso. But he does play Zerg. It's Fiat, and he has a point on the board. Alrighty. Just the tip of the point? Yes. Yes, yes, Mr. Freak Show. Fiat just poking and prodding here. He's not going for any proxy hatches. No kicks below the belt. So this one actually, Fiat for the first time this tournament has gone for a 16 hatch against the Protoss or Beyond, the one Terran in this group stage. Let's see what happens. Alright, Art's going for gold. Not a bad idea most of the time. For Protoss. Zerg, not so much. Not usually super wise to take gold. I'm surprised this map didn't get vetoed out, in fact, honestly. Same as Post-Youth. It's weird. We've seen a bunch of them. In this group stage. Typically, those maps are vetoed, especially by the Zerg. Post-Youth, I can see Protoss vetoing a little more, but... perhaps it's personal bias. Alright, as we get into it, 2 queens, 2 lings. Yeah, it's been doing 2 lings in each opener, though. That's kind of interesting. Typically, it's 4. Makes sense. He's going to get out another drone out for it, but... he's cooking his build. Alright, Fion just going for the metabolic opener for now. He might go for a third back here, but I don't think so. Yeah, he's going right for the triangle third. Is going to secure it down. Yep, there's the money for it. Systematic Bollock before expand build. This time it's a Twilight build for Mr. Art. He's pulled off gas, and he did it right in front of an Overlord practically. This is going to be pretty... should be an easy scout for Art, but there will be... okay, now the probe's just here. Art should be able to scout this. This is going to be 4-gate glaive as an opener, or it could be more gate glaive. What I mean by that is you can go up to like 6 gates. I think it's just going to be 4, though. Well, I could be wrong. Alright, Zergling going to be chased down. Metabolic not done just yet. I think this is a little ballsy sticking your stalker out of the wall. Myself. Adept goes to the other side of the map, gets some information, backs off, sees that there is a third at the least. There's 2 link. Oh no, it's the 1 link still poking out there. The other one did fall a little before. Another gas going down, so there will be a follow-up to this, guys. If another gas is being taken for Protoss, you know there's a follow-up to this. And truth be told, he could just saturate the other ones. Adept is going to take out this Ling, not just yet. He will eventually with the Shade, I have a feeling. Metabolic's pretty quick. Does clean it up, however. Alright, War Prism coming down. Fiat says, you know what, I have information, I'm going to use it. He has a decent time Roach Warren. This thing's going to finish up here pretty soon. He might be able to have Roaches out in time and have a good defense. All right, with that being said, we do have gas saturation here. He did saturate his main base as well again. Ling's going after the Stalker. This could be rough for Fiat. Robo Bay follow-up. I love it for Protoss. Adept's going to push into the third. This will be scouted. Oh, War Prism's in jeopardy. Good cancel, though. Yeah, oh, no, he loses it. That's rough for Mr. Art. Fiat getting a great job done and killing that War Prism. All right, we are going to have a third base going down for our Protoss, man. He's going for another War Prism, but Roaches are coming. Lings are going across the map. Will these Adepts get some work? This is a low drone count build, so... More importantly for Art, I think he's going to have to go back and defend it. He needs information. There's no wall here. The Adepts are gone. And Art is not even walled. Okay, he's going to try desperately to wall, and he needs to cancel this Nexus. Art does cancel the Nexus, doesn't get the pylon. Disruptor's coming out. The Adepts are going to try to make their way back. Shading in. They're going to be surrounded, maybe? Oh, gets good hits. Not bad for him, not bad from Art after all. He is going to be able to drop another Nexus. Quite late out at that, but still, he's might get something done. Just a War Prism. Disruptor's coming out kind of defensively behind this in this situation. But this fourth hatch is going to be scouted. That being said, he can come in from two different angles. If he gets into the natural, he can shade into the main. And this could be multi-prong harass. It's pretty good from Protoss. That being said, there's a lot of Roaches out now, too, with everything. Decent number anyway. And 5 Overlords coming. Oh, my goodness. The 5 Overlords. It's trying to fix a supply block for a long time, but you know what else is going to fix it? Losing drones. Losing queens. Well, this is going to force a reaction of pulling drones from the main. Well away from this. No additional reinforcements from our Protoss as he's trying to get that third base up. Going into Blink and +1. He has Disruptors. I would hate more Disruptors. But I love Disruptors, so what am I going to say? Adept's getting 16 drones. Fion down to 36. He does have a fourth hatchery, though, and they're mining gold from the back. So that should help him out a little bit as Protoss still hasn't been able to get this third base up. Adepts will finally trade out. Behind it, Art. A little bit of an army. Nothing great. Nothing fantastic. Big Daddy Immortal coming behind this. Art trying to get a... no shield battery yet. He's... loads of money. Just getting static, not going to wall off with more gates. He's got to watch his money, too. He hasn't been able to get that third up. All right. Getting into it. There's some Roach Ravager coming down. It's a pretty big army from Fiat, but nothing too crazy when you consider there's Disruptors here. The Lings are waiting for this to mine out, and guess what? It will mine out very soon. It's a ticking time bomb for our Protoss, as that one patch is going to be mined out shortly. Honestly, I would be looking for this. He went for Speed Prism. Look for the Roaches. If you can get a good hit off the Roaches, catching the Zerg player off guard, you're in pretty good shape. He's going to go for Workers instead. Gets 5. I think killing the Roaches in defense is probably a little better. He's got 2 Immortals, a Photon Cannon, some Zealots, some Stalkers, a Sentry, and +1 coming. He should be okay. Disruptors are available. Oh, nice stopping short from Art. Doesn't lose the Prism. Lings are going to make their way in. Nope, surprise. Photon Cannon and Battery going to hold. Disruptor drops, whiffs. Blink is done, though. You know, in a way, I wouldn't hate Colossus production. He's just going to stick to Immortals, though. I don't know what that was. I'm thinking Adept died right there. Alright, Disruptors really want to get some work done. But here comes the Immortal Stalker Sentry push. Not a lot of units in a flank of... Okay, more Stalkers coming. This I don't hate as much. And with the Disruptors here... Well, Speed Prism, good unit. Lings making their way into the main base is going to be annoying for Mr. Art to deal with.
Giddy up.
Thanks for the follow, Dreamtime. Lings make their way to the natural. Blink Stalkers are here. He gets back in position. I do appreciate it. Welcome, Dreamtime. All right. Disruptor's trying to get some shots. Are going to get a queen. Nope, just getting a creep tumor. Maybe getting a group of queens, forcing transfuses. Taking away some of that energy. Fourth base going down for Art, though. He is continuing his upgrades. He is going to be an upgrade advantage. Fiat going into melee behind it. Don't hate it. But he is going to have to be careful. Art's army is pretty strong. Fiat does lead an army supply, though. Nonetheless, I don't know. I almost feel like Art should go into more Colossus or more Disruptors, because how this is playing out, I'm not so sure. It's going to go the greatest. Steps trying to shade away. They do have Resonating Glaives. Will make it to the natural, but 2 roaches are going to catch a little bit of miss micro from Art. He's just going to tread back. All right, 55 to 65 workers, though. Art could fix his saturations up a bit. Maybe he doesn't want a long-distance mine, I guess. But either way, this base is mining out really fast. Yeah, it's not so much. He's going to soon, but not quite for a little bit. He started this gold base quite later. It was his 4th. He's starting to mine a bit out. Banelings! And the Lings coming in. Oh my god, it's scouted. Art does manage to hold for now, but I think he's going to lose all this. He doesn't pull the probes. Disruptors will clean up the roaches. Cleans up 2 of them. 3 of them. 8 workers fall, 9 workers fall, 10 workers fall. There's a Stalker here, some workers. Actually, is some alive, but that base is pretty mined out. Big assault coming from the other side. We need these Big Daddy Immortals, Stalkers, and Disruptors, I think, together. Yeah, some Archons. No charge, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I guess he could go to Resonating Glaives, but Zealots definitely come in handy at times, where even if they're not the greatest unit for a situation, they only cost minerals, so... Yeah. 129 supply, and yeah, it's kind of rough. 181 for Fiat. It's 112 army supply. It's a rough position, more importantly, for Art. Disruptors, though, do they get some good connects? A decent one. Banelings are also getting some massive connects. The Immortals are all falling. And I hate to say it, but Art looks like he is just going down to Kirktown, baby. Fiat coming in strong with these big connects of Banelings. The low econ of Art is punished. Despite a pretty good army, I think if he played it out a little differently, he could have been okay. Not fantastic. I'm not saying like, oh, he just wins it or anything like that, but I think it was still playable. Just very rough. Welcome back, Lethal. Beyond, yep. Oh, baby, the Disruptors are huge. The Novas are good, but it is probably not enough. Art with 50 workers or not, he's got 3 bases, 1 with no money. The Novas are massive. This guy has some big balls. But this is an 80 army supply Zerg, even with everything trading out, even the Overseers. Art's trying to make something happen. I just don't think can. Can you tell me what happened with the game between Art and Sham? Will they replay or continue the match? I don't know. I think it would be cool, but I don't know. Honestly, I didn't get the info. These are played from replay. Sorry, they're played in advance because of the time zones and everything like that in this tournament, these stages of the tournament anyway. Unfortunately, I don't know. Ling A moved through. I think at this point, though, Fiance is playing it cautious. He's feeling confident. He's going to go push. And even with this little Stalker hit squad, I mean, it's a decent-sized army, but not against this. I think Art is looking pretty dead. The Disruptor's out of position. Banelings are here. Crashing into other things. The surrounds earlier were beautiful from Fiat on Art. And ladies and germs, I believe we'll be seeing it soon, even with this big... Oh, beautiful splits from Fiat. Sexy splits. Yeah, Art is not mining in his gold base anymore because there's no more minerals. The warp gate and the pylon. At least the pylon's going to go down for now, and I don't know why we're staying in this. I can see if somehow he's holding on to a 3rd base and some other things because of his tech. More Overseers. He's even going for the Desperation Dark Shrine with Shadow Stride. GG's called. He sees that. And he's just not going to fake it out anymore. Fiat takes 2 points in that series. But I do apologize, Dreamtime, for that. Love Cham. That was a really good series. I hope we get another match from him after. Maybe I can get it and cast it at another time, but that's all I was given, unfortunately. All right, we have one final match in this one. Speaking of Cham, you like the new specs? Thank you. Hey, you noticed. Some people noticed. Yeah, they're transitioned. I got like everything for these because I'm losing my eyesight, like literally. So I went all out on my glasses. All right, guys, give me a few minutes, and we have a ZVZ to conclude the OSC Masters Cup. I'm going to talk a little bit about it. I got some stuff I might go over quick. I'm going to see if M-Moff's around because I owe him a best of 3. At least for his extreme generosity earlier. Wow, lots of follows today, too. Thank you, guys. Greatly appreciated. I'm guessing you guys are liking the games. You're liking the casting. You're liking the vibe. My daughter and son have the glasses. I noticed these things. Yeah. True. I didn't think you wore glasses. Some people have contacts, and you never know, really. All right, guys, give me just a couple minutes. Gonna go rest the eyes for a minute and stretch out, and we will get in here. No, yeah, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? With contacts, sometimes you never know somebody is got glasses. Because it's stupid. They're shitty eyes, jeez. Fair enough, Lethal. Professor Nuggy, how you doing? Yeah, jeans be jeans. Unfortunately, the only ones you can help are the ones that go into the laundry. All right, guys. Last series of the OSC Masters Cup. We got Cham versus Fiat. And I'm just checking to see if M-Moff's on. All right, guys. Get into it. Our first matchup of this kind for the evening. Our last matchup as well. Unless I do anything else. Honestly, I'm not sure. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Oceanborn in the yellow. Give it up for Fiat. His opponent in the bottom right is Cham. In the red, we are in a ZVZ. Two pretty heckin' good Zord players. An OG versus an up-and-comer. V shall see what happens. All right. Hatchery's going down. And you're right, Lethal. Levi's, indeed. We were on the same page. All right, pretty standard opener from both, just going 16 hatch. ZVZ can change on the drop of a dime. Let's see what builds they end up getting into, what they end up trying to cook. So far, Very standard. It's kind of funny, though. Cham technically has a slightly later gas. Just because he wanted to make sure he got that pool down. Can't fault him there. It's ZBZ. We don't know until the overlords go across the map and get that hatch scout. Excuse me. Consequently, Cham will have just a knife's edge lead on getting some queens and lings out. Or at least the queen's hatch timing is pretty much identical. It's all really close, but the second or two can make a difference between the gas and the pool. And as I called it, look at that, the two queens. Actually, yeah, there's a little lead on the queens, and it's going to be a lingless opener from Cham. He's going for no Zerglings. Fiat just with two, like he has in basically all the other matchups. Hey, how you doing, TBD Forever? What's up, buddy? It's been a good weekend. Saw Deadpool. Spent too much time. I don't know. I actually cut some streams at decent hours, but it's been a long one. Was hoping to get some stuff done around the house. I forgot I had the tournament today. Hope you had a good weekend, amigo. Alright, a couple lings gonna put some pressure on. Absolutely none from Cham just yet. He's gonna poke down here with the queen, getting his Baneling Nest behind this. No Baneling Nest for Fiat. Just okay, now he's doing it. Ling's just gonna be annoying here. Cham's just like, get the hell away. He doesn't want to build any Zerglings yet. He's gonna have two coming though. Spine does an attack. Will ultimately... Oh, wow, he's being annoying. Fiat being a little menace over here to Cham. Cham's like, bruh, get off my lawn. Let's take a look at the gas saturation. 2 out of 3 and 3 out of 3 for Fiat and Cham, respectively. Cham's going to chase these lings back because he took the first blood, but he's going to have to back off. There's a queen over here. Some lings coming out. 10 lings for Fiat. Cham's just been troding, which isn't necessarily bad, but he needs some larva because he doesn't have really anything in terms of army. He just has a couple queens, and these Zerglings could be a bit of a problem. So he wants to take this, but guess what? Cham says, you don't have, sir. You don't have your Bane started morphing. And I love that little nook and cranny. And he's even got two right here. Fiat's going to have to be damn careful. This is the toughest part of ZVZ. Is the Ling Bane micro. Alright, Fiat going to the Roach Warren. Kind of like it. He's cooking here. Most roads lead to roaches. Other ones go to Muta. Alright. Decent chase down here from Cham. He might get these lings. Banelings going to push across the map. Fiat going to obviously scout that. Roach Warren finishing way faster for Cham. Evo on the way. Or sorry, for Fiat. Excuse me. Evo for him as well, but there's no Evo for Cham as his Roach Warren's finishing up. Cham's just going to back off for a minute. He's just going to kind of posture out on the map, hoping to get some good trades. At the end of the day, he might want an Evo. Fiat even going into a lair. They're both on equal workers. Cham has not started getting more gas. He's not started a lair. He's not dropped for Evos. Baneling's going to be in defensively. Oh, the queen gets it. Trades out some of the lings, I guess. And there is a Baneling bust in the main base from Cham that I totally missed. Well done by Cham. Gets 6 drones. But Fiat's on the counterattack. Okay, Cham did pump out some roaches. The queen looks like it's in jeopardy here and will go down. Pretty close, though. Pretty close to saving it. One drone did fall, but the queen was the rough spot there. Cham's going full send. He's not going for any upgrades. He's going roaches and lings. He does have a 44 army supply pushing across the map. Fiat's trying to get these spores up. Or spines up, rather. Excuse me. Alright, Ling's trying to chase out some Banelings to trade. Banes are slightly a factor in Roach Wars if you're at this point. But it's more like for the Lings here. Actually, the Bane finishes off one of Fiat's queens. Spines finishing up here. Army supplies damn close. The Spines literally hold this at the third. But if Champ is able to breach the natural, this could be a big problem for Fiat. Champ is droning behind this. Oh, the spines are picking up and uprooting. This is a close one. The roach is coming out. I think the target fire's a little off for Champ, and now that he's in the spines, he's got to be damn careful. Fiat has a good position. Nice surround by Fiat on that last roach. And another roach gonna fall to the lings, and the roach is picking him off. Fiat has held. Champ not in a fantastic position, because guess what? Fiat's going into upgrades. Champ not so much. He has the layer as well. Okay, apparently Champ was losing internet again, maybe. No Evo chamber for the timing attack. The timing attack, I'd say, is kind of worth it, but now when you're behind in upgrades and stuff, Champ is going to get his layer. Wait. Fiat had a layer. Excuse me, guys. Fiat had a layer. I think he canceled it. Yeah, Fiat canceled the layer during that assault, so I guess it's not so bad. Champ's going to have glial reconstitution faster. Fiat's layer's just finishing up, so it's going to give a little bit of a lead to Champ. Let's see how quick Fiat gets to it. Pretty quickly. He's pretty much right on the dot with it. Fourth base going to be finished faster for Champ than Fiat. Thanks for the follow. Checks. X-check. Check, please. All right. Scotterling is taken down. We'll see what happens from here. His ranged attacks is going to be done way sooner for Fiat. He could get him with a timing attack. As of now, the army's not too huge, but with injects, bases, it could be another story. Cham does have this fourth hatch, which is a pretty good factor in production. A little faster than Fiat's. He hasn't really started. Yeah, okay, just started to. All right, Fiat, get another Overlord chance. Total supply is massive, and his army lead's huge. He could actually just push, but he's going to be fighting into a +1 group of units. The Glial Reconstitution is going to finish. It's a fast upgrade, though, and Fiat will finish up pretty soon here as Champ pushes across the map. He might have a couple seconds in the fight, but that's about it. He's fighting uphill in Corrosive Bile Rain. And that spine's still a factor. There's two of them. Picks off a roach from the right flank, Cham does, as Fiat does eat a couple biles. Cham may eat some too. We'll see decent splits from both. Cham coming in with just a freight train of roaches. More coming across the map. Still, Fiat seems to be defending it pretty well, considering the army supply a lot of its reinforcements from Cham. Fiat's still pumping. But I don't know, can he take it? Fiat's +1s are really helping him, though. It's damn close. Cham's army's huge, but a lot of these units are really in the red for health. GG is called. Cham finishes it up. Well done. Woof, you guys are ready for the last match of the OSC Masters Cup. Number 146. Let's get into it. Maybe not. Maybe a lot of people don't like CVZ. Hi Pikachu. What's up? Again. Oh, sorry. Alright, last match. Last game. Incorrectly reported the score here. Spawning the bottom left-hand corner of El Cyane in the yellow. Representing Platinum Heroes or Team Roddy, it is Fiat. His opponent in the upper right, in the blue, it is Mr. Cham. I almost said Team Ravi. This isn't the Caster Civil War. That's actually pretty funny of a mistake for Cham. Or for Fiat, actually. I think Fiat's too Zerg to be on Team Ravi if there was a Team Ravi. Because it'd have to be all Protoss, right, guys? Alright. As we get into it, 16 hatch for each. And MWOF, if you're here, you're in a window of time unless I come back on later, because I think after this tournament, I am going to call it. It's been a 6 hour and plus this game stream so far, and it's Sunday. It'll leave me some time to get some stuff done. If I get everything done or a decent amount done and I feel okay, Might be back later. I got work tomorrow. I've got nothing done, Abel Bacon. And I may still have a friend come over next weekend, so I gotta clean stuff up for them to crash. I don't think so now, but I got stuff to do. Abel with the trolling. All right. Well, pretty standard opener. More of the same. Cham going lingless. I wonder if we're going to see a 2-base play from either of them. Look at, oh, sorry about that, guys. You can tell I'm a little tired. That's why I need to get stuff done. I need to get some rest as well, like otherwise. Need to get moving. All right, Ling's going to push out. Let's see if this is rallied. This is rallied for a third base. The Lings might actually catch Cham. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I think they will, actually. Will he get this hatch down? It's close. Nah, they won't. Nope. Hatchery will go down. Lings will get some damage. Baneling nest again from Cham. Fion gets his down as well. Iron Ringed, how you doing, man? Cham's going to win 2-0, you think so? I think Fiat could do it. It was actually kind of close. Doing all right, Iron Ringed. Hope you're doing all right. Oh, Cham is ridiculously sick ZVZ player, too, at that. And he is an OG. All right, Baneling, that's finishing up for both of them in a moment anyway. But Cham's going to have his defensive Banelings already ready. So he will be able to defend this base pretty easily. Should be able to. Fion getting some Banelings too. No, that's just Cham's. Cham is going to scare him the hell away for a moment. Fion has to respect this a bit. 7 drones for Fion, 8 for Cham. They're both droning up. Cham with some good defense. He's going for his Roach Horn as is Fion's a little before, but a lot better this time for Cham than previously, I think. I think this is a way better timing. You want to spend a Baneling on a Ling, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, this is going to be cleaned up. Cham just kind of poking back. Yeah, let's see here. Cham is going to have another gas popping down as Fiat just getting a second. All right, Cham with this earlier gas, I kind of like it. Fiat, he's actually down on drones, but Cham getting that little bit of gas before could actually go for something pretty spicy. Fiat does have the Evo chamber, though, and I really wish Cham would go for the +1. Probably make his life a little easier. He went for a climbing attack before, though, and it was pretty good. The Banelings earlier were actually something that really helped him. Oh, Banelings coming in. Cham, he's diving. He's diving. Oh, gets a couple drones. Could have been devastating. Oh, wait, what? Cham getting 2 more drones in the back foot of it with some Lings and a run. Oh, my God, that run by was sick. That being said, sick run bys. Looks like Fiat got one of his own, got a drone, but still, that was an incredible run by. Fiat managed to do the same, but not quite as well. Both in the Roaches. Army supply leading for Cham. Workers leading for Cham. And the Roaches are just crawling across the map here. Ling run by from Fiat. Ling run bys can be massive, though, at the same time. And you could actually sack your third, technically, I think, in some cases in ZVZ. And if you get counter damage. Doesn't look to be the case. I think you should have went for it. Nah, it was worth risking going in the nap. But Cham has a couple Ravagers. Are not going to hit anything with the corrosive biles. Fiat with a larger army supply actually may just hold this. Biles do connect decently, but either way, we're not really looking at a ton of tech. Fiat gets some gas a little later. Cham going to the lair immediately is actually pretty smart. Thing is, Fiat did get delayed on getting his upgrades. Cham, not even thinking about upgrades right now. Still, something that could bite you in the boo-boo in ZVZ. Probably plays with lag. It seems like he's been lagging out, so I think he does have some pretty high ping. Cham is a bit of a Chad, too. I like Cham. He's a good dude. Obviously, I like Fiat as well. But Cham is an OG. Dracat introduced me to Cham. They're the best of friends. Dracat and Cham are. I don't know about Fiat and Cham. I'm sure they get along. Alright, anyway. Wish Cat still played, but he always dresses well. What do you mean he always dresses well? Cats is, I think Cats plays from time to time. He's busy working for Zero Space. Yeah, I like my boy Cats. he plays arcades. I mean, Cats was bugging me to get in with Pilly Pilly the other day, a couple times to play Doodad Hunt. Yeah, here we go. Lots of roaches coming. We got +1 coming from... Okay, Cham managed to get the Evo out, and it's quite delayed upgrades for Fiat too, but Fiat will have a little window where he has the +1 advantage. Cham leading an army supply again, and Fiat's going full send, but Cham's glial reconstitution is going to finish faster. Again, the larger army supply is going to be massive. Yeah, Overseer does go down for Fiat. Fiat trying to keep these Lings over here for either a Lingered by or Bane Bust. Fiat gets the gold base, though, and that's pretty nice, but he is heavily supply blocked, and Cham is approaching maxed. Even with 2 more Overlords to come behind it. Fiat did manage to get a second Evo, though, and Carapace is a hell of an upgrade in ZVZ. We've seen plenty of games decided over Carapace, for sure. Fiat will have glial reconstitution. Eventually, his +1 missile attacks are going to finish significantly before Cham's, however. Both players being cautious. Fiat's army supply is a lot bigger now, but Cham's still with a pretty big lead. Both got to be careful. It's all going to come down to the concave as well. Oh, Cham is almost eating his own biles. Dodges narrowly one of Fiat's. And I don't know about that concave. Now... wow, the biles are huge from Cham. Cham is leading the fight for now, but we'll see how this goes. Yeah, it's looking rough for Fiat right here as 9 drones fall. The gold base looks like it's in trouble, and it's just more versus less. Carapace will be kicking in, though. I mean, if Fiat holds this, if you could buy time for Carapace, I guess, too. The one random queen. Oh, not like this. I think Cham's just going to headbutt in here. The longer he goes, though, he's got 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Still Carapace. It doesn't matter. It completes. I think it's a little late, and it's just a bigger concave. More units. More corrosive biles. Oof. That was actually a good dodge from Fiat, but Cham is going to take it in a 2-0. All right, guys. Good stuff. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for all the raids. Thank you for the follows. I'm going to see if M. Moff is around. If he's not, I'm going to get to some other things. Thank you guys for hanging out again. This is the OSC Masters Cup. Please consider being a Ko-Fi member. There's tons of stuff you get. You get replays from all the tournaments. This has been our... We had open qualifiers, and this is our 4th playoff. We have semifinals coming up after the round of 8, I believe. Or is this going to be semis? I think it might just be semis. Yeah, I think we're just at the semis after when it's point tallies. There might be a round of 8 for that. But anyway, guys, Ko-Fi has some extra rewards. And also, you can be a chat and sub to Dave. But anyway, thank you again, Goblin and for Jumi. Loveless for the raids. And all the follows from all the new friendos. What's the Cham versus Fiat score? It's 2-0. It's over in favor of Cham. Fortunately, Mr. Fiat couldn't do it. But still a really sick ZVZ. All right. Getting ready for the raid at Reno. Yeah, poor Fion couldn't do it, unfortunately. Let's go raid on out. Alright, where are we going to? Let's go raid. Let's go raid out. Let's raid Enso. Enso literally always raids me. And I might be on later. I'll catch you guys later. Big thank you, guys. And big thanks to Eddie and everybody in OSC. And say hello to Enso. I'll catch you guys later. Maybe I'll actually break away from once tonight. I've been doing better at that. I got a lot to do. All right, later.